That's I try to speak correctly as well. And we're live. We did
Right.
it. All right, Mr. All-Star. Guys, thanks so much for joining us for tonight's stream. I am here with the All-Star himself. Now, the reason why I'm calling him All-Star is because he has a very beautiful Hebrew name, and I really appreciate it, but my tongue cannot pronounce it, which is I just have this horrible heathen tongue that just cannot handle the power of his name. So he's going to be with us today, and this is actually a very special, very, very special stream, which I'm really excited about. So one of our members of our Discord, Mr. X Shadow himself, has donated this coaching match to a random member of the Discord, and Mr. Allstar humbly accepted the donated coaching match. So what we're doing tonight is we're going to get him really prepped for a GT that he's getting ready for, and he's going to have to smash some people. And he's bringing the boys in green, but his secondary army is actually the Chaos Knights. So I figured, heck, dude, I'll run the Chaos Knights, and we're going to figure this spicy army out, and we're going to figure out how the heck are we going to smash some nerds with these amazing armies. So that's what we're doing. We got Raymond P in the house. We got Concrete Science. Man, he doesn't quite have that T, but we still love him as is. So let's just do it, my guy. All-Star, why don't you take us off, man? Why don't you take us off with your army? What are you bringing today?
All right. So first off, I want to really thank to X Shadow for donating on your great server, great community, and I'm fortunate that I won this this prize. I mean, it's a great opportunity to learn. So basically, bringing a pretty meta, pretty standout Warhorde list.
Mhm.
We have Gazgol with 2 Meganobs, his escort. 2 units of Death Copters, 1 will be in reserves. 2 units of Stone Boys, 1 unit will be in reserve. I've got 2 units of Beast Naga Boys, each will be with his own transport. One of them has the Follow Me Lads enhancement.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, they're the red guys. 2 units of boys, 1 in a truck, 1 will be on foot. 2 units of Gretchen, and 3 units of knobs, each with their war boss.
War boss, baby.
Yeah, and that's it.
So just a quick thing before we get started. We talked about it a little bit off screen, but since this is going to be a coaching match, I'm going to talk a lot about the deployment and about the movement phase, because that's where I find most of my coaching clients, and honestly just most people that I see play the game, really tend to lose out. So the reason why we have 1 unit of Storm Boys on the board is because it's really dang nice to have a unit that you could just go score area denial with turn 1 and then not care when they die. And a unit of Storm Boys for 65 points is brilliant at that. So yeah, we're going to start 1 unit of Storm Boys on the battlefield pretty much in every single possible scenario. Now,
yeah.
I'm going to talk about my army real quick. This is a slightly different Chaos Knights list than what most people have seen, but it's not too different. We're going to have 5 Carnivores and 5 Brigands. All are going to have Havocs for the indirect shooting. And the trick is I'm going to start with 1 Brigand and 1 Carnivore in reserve, because the Brigand is going to just give me an angle that, All-Star's going to have to start screening, because otherwise he's just going to walk up with 2 massive Demon Breath Melters to the face. And the Carnivore can, since he gets the innate reroll charges, he has that ability just to get the 9-inch reroll with that 47% chance. So it really forces some screening. So I'm going to start with them in strat reserve. Then I have 1 Knight Rampager, who I think is just a total Chad. The cool thing about the Knight Rampager, the reason why I'm really enjoying him right now, is he gets to walk through walls without using the strat. So if I have him, say, right here, he can just walk through, and if he rolls a 1, he gets battle shocked. If he doesn't roll a 1, nothing happens. And then he can still use his once per game advance and charge ability, where he can just, I don't know, maybe even get to right here if he rolls, say, a 6. And then in the charge phase, when I charge him, I can feel free to Knights of Shade him. So I can get him wherever I need him to go. He gets hyper mobile with that new ability, and he is hard to deal with. A Beast Boss charging him does not kill him. As a matter of fact, a unit of Knobs in the Waaagh doesn't kill him. So it's really going to take Gaz +1 to kill him, which is going to be a little bit of a struggle for All-Star to deal with. Besides that, I've got 1 unit of Nurglings and 1 little sloppity Biopiper. Now, this might have been a little bit of flavor that might not work, but I think there's some real interesting tech here, because at the start of every single fight phase, every enemy unit within 6 inches of the sloppity Biopiper will have to take a Battle Shock test. And since I have my Chaos Knights, you're almost always going to be at -1 when you do that, which could really screw up people, also, especially when he's trying to do things like fight on death or use his Unbridled Carnage for the crits on 5s.
Yeah.
So it can really be a big problem. And I think this is actually a pretty interesting pick. I'm not certain it's 100% the best way to build it, but I don't see other people running it. And I wanted to give it a whirl for tonight. And it's going to really help me as I try to teach some of the fundamentals of the game as is. So tonight we're playing this game. This is prepping for the GT. And it is going to be Burden of Trust. And if those of you who haven't played Burden of Trust, because you normally play on WTC, you just don't see this one, let's just kind of read this card together so we can figure out what we need to do what we have to actually accomplish in order to win this game. So, end of the command phase, or end of the turn, if it's the 5th battle round and you're going second, the player whose turn it is scores 4 VP for each objective marker they control that's not within your deployment zone. That's a really important part, right? The not within your deployment zone. Because that means you don't really need to guard your home field, which is pretty cool. The only reason you really need to guard your home field in this particular match is if in case you draw extend battle lines. That's more or less it, right? Then for each objective marker that player controls, they can select 1 unit from their army, excluding aircraft within range of that objective marker, to guard it until the start of their next turn. Now, from the 2nd battle round onwards, the opponent of the player whose turn it is scores 2 VP for each of their units that are within range of and guarding an objective marker that they control. Now, you can guard an objective marker in your home field, which is very interesting. So, that's what we're playing. So basically we want to get on an objective and we don't want our opponent to be able to take us off of it. That is key, which is a big strength for Chaos Knights because we're really good at stealing objectives with our high OC. Orcs also have very high OC though, so we're going to see how this thing shakes out. If you guys have questions or you have UCOV comments, we love interacting with chat, so don't be afraid to type them in down below. These streams are a lot of work, but I do love doing them and bringing them back to the community and helping you guys learn how to get better. If you are so inclined, Super Chats are freaking amazing and will go to help fund the trip to Atlanta to compete in the World Championships. So, if you're doing that, then I love you even more, but I love you anyway, and let's get into this game. All right, man. Let's go ahead and roll off, and we're going to see what our deployment is going to be. So I'm going to roll, and I rolled a 6, and you rolled a 3. So, dear sir, I do have some infiltrators, but you do not have infiltrators, so I am going to allow you to deploy first.
Okay. I'll start with the obvious one for Orks.
Oh, no, he's a tactical genius. He puts Gretchen in his backfield.
An evil genius. Let me just place them like here, so you won't be able to somehow shoot them.
Oh, I've got indirect everywhere, man. I'm doing it. They're getting shot.
Yeah, that's what I got for. Die to indirect.
Oh, and tonight's stream, the beer we are drinking is from a local microbrewery here in Norway called Nugna, and it is awesome beer. They're not sponsoring it, although if they wanted to, I'm willing to hear offers.
All right, so they'll be placed here.
Yep. Now, one thing I always like to think about when I just drop my Gretchen is I try to think about, like, what else can they do for me? So I would, if I were you, I would just probably kind of start them here as well. Because what this does is it makes it very easy for you in turn 3 or turn 2, if you go first, to just do this, to make sure that you've screened out my carnivore, if that makes sense. And this doesn't hurt you in any way at all to do this. There's no way I can draw any line here. So there's nothing hurting you. It just makes it really easy later on in the game. Let's say if I haven't shot indirect into them, just to get that little screen. So there's no reason not to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. The reason I put them close is because you don't really have deep strike. So I wasn't worried from this side, turn 1, turn 2.
Correct.
But yeah, you're right.
But turn 3, you never know, man. We start playing and we just forget things, right? And it's like, oh shit,
yeah, that's
I
a
didn't
good point.
screen it, and then you just lose. So now that can never happen, right? All right, so I'm gonna start placing my first unit, and you have literally no shooting to worry about except for the def copters, which I'm really just not worried about. Let me just see if I put this guy here and I go 10. Right, so he cannot walk through that, but he could walk to here pretty easily. Oh no, because I could advance through it. This seems like a reasonable way to go. I could also just stage them here, and then I can easily come over here. But I can just do that with baby knights anyway. So yeah, I think this rampager is probably going to have a blast just hanging out right here.
All right. He doesn't have any enhancements, right?
No enhancements. No points for
All right.
enhancements.
Okay. So the boys
The boys.
will be here. Well, maybe the thought range is 24. You can move, I'm guessing 12, and then 24 will be here.
Perfect. I love the pre-measure. That was absolutely excellent. And just to make it easy, because one of the things we were also talking about off screen, which I want us to reiterate right here, is what we can do is we can place these nerds right here. Because a very good move is he's going to start with the boys on the battlefield. The boys will sticky this in the first round, and then they can just hop into a truck. So one of the things that's happening in this orc list is he has 4 trucks, but he really wants another truck to fit another unit of knobs and another unit of boys. So with that being said, what we have to do a lot of times is we have to play what's called the taxi game. So a lot of times the best way to do this is you have a truck that starts on the battlefield. Boys hop out, maybe to get up here to sticky this, or say knobs hop out just to stage. And then these boys can then advance into the truck, and then the truck can then advance into a different position. So that's called the taxi system. And he's not necessarily going to use that, but that is why we might deploy boys in such a way. All right, so I will go ahead and put down a Voldog Brigand. Actually, you know, I'll wait on the Brigands. I'll put all my carnivores down first. I have a carnivore, and my carnivore is
why do you
right
put
here.
first the carnivores?
Well, because
I mean, what's the reason
I'm gonna,
putting?
yes,
Yeah.
because I know my carnivore can just go here, and he's gonna have this. But the brigands, I'm gonna have positioned to counter your trucks, so I can try to pop your trucks turn 1. If I just say start putting my brigands down right here, then you're like, cool, I'll just put all my trucks here, and you'll just do exactly what you did. You'll pre-measure the range. You'll be like, cool, you can't shoot my trucks. I'm not worried about it. So instead, I'm gonna put all my carnivores down first.
All right.
Good question.
So I'll start also with something with a punch, and
Rotate this.
I'm gonna
this
put
way.
it.
I'm just gonna make sure this guy's actually touching the line here. That's all. All right. So we got a few knobs on this side. And so what you can do with your opponents is you could just pre-measure this line, right? So you know I can move 12 inches. So you can just put the model down there if you want to make sure that I can't see you. And you know I can kind of rotate like that.
Yeah.
So you know I could see your war boss right there. So then you would just account for that and you would put the war boss there. Exactly. There you go.
All right.
And you do this on the table too, right? So some people feel like, oh, you can't do that on the table. It's like you could totally do that on the table, right? You could absolutely do that in person. You do not have to do that on TTS.
It's something, yeah, that I obviously do on TTS, but on the real table, I haven't thought about doing it. So yeah, it's a good point.
All right, so I'll just put this carnivore down right here.
Okay, so I'll put the Storm Boys
Storm Boys
with, like we figure out, with the intention of it trying and do area denial.
Everybody loves a good area denial.
Probably gonna get, bring it down assassination first turn.
Classic, right?
Yeah, okay.
All
So I'm
right.
guessing, yeah, okay.
So he can't quite reach that objective. So I am still going to start him right here. Okay, on to you.
Second unit of Grots.
And let's just ask a quick question about these here Storm Boys, right? So you know if I put a brigand right here, I'm going to move 12 inches, and I'm going to kill your Storm Boys, right? So
That's right.
perhaps a
Yeah.
better play, if your goal is to score areas denial turn 1, you know you got to get within this little tiny 3-inch thing. So you know if you have one Storm Boy standing right here, a 4-inch advance automatically does it. Is it better to have a 4-inch advance, or is it better to perhaps do something like this, which makes it a lot easier to maybe hide your dudes? Because you can pre-measure where my brigands go, right? You already know a carnivore is going here, so a carnivore can't stand there.
Yeah.
So if I put a brigand right here and he goes 12, nah, I think he'll probably still be at a C. But you're going to force me to spend a CP on it. So the question I think you got to ask yourself is it good just to sacrifice them turn 1, or do we start them here and hope for a good advance? You know?
That's a good question.
I think honestly,
I don't know. Yeah.
I
What
think
would
probably
you have done?
I think I'm probably comfortable with them just dying turn 1, to be honest with you. Because if you drew area say in turn 2, you're not going to get it anyway, unless you're going to kill one of my big knights who's going to be standing within 6, right? So it's probably you're probably correct. I just wanted to maybe discuss it a little bit.
All right.
But does it make sense why I'd say maybe actually it is okay just to let them sacrifice? Because if you get it in turn 2, this guy's going to be here, and you're not going to send anything out in turn 2 unless it's your full send Waaagh turn anyway, right?
Yeah, the reason I don't want to trust the dice 100%,
Yeah.
because I want to take least amount of
Fair play.
trusting the dice. Yeah.
Fair play. Right, so you just throw these grots right here. So why do these grots go ahead and say what does putting them there do for you?
I'm still trying to placing them. The main reason I want to do containment turn 1 and placing them here might be a bit dangerous.
Well, you can't contain them. You couldn't contain if you place them back there because you got to be outside of your deployment zone to do it, right?
That's right. So placing him here is also kind of expose them a lot.
Sure.
But
one of the cool things about
I
Orks is that you actually do have a few disposable units.
Yeah. I'm guessing they won't. I mean, you won't be able to kill 2 grots to indirect.
Maybe, but just don't let this guy get like direct, right? There's no reason to give me free direct shooting, right?
Yes.
Because you know I can come here.
And then, I mean, you need to.
Right. So just move this grot so I don't have free direct shooting.
Right.
Cool.
This one and this one. Oh, this one is good.
No, he's good.
All right.
He's good. This is it. Right. I'm just going to leave that carnivore there for right now just so you can see for your pre-measures. I am going to throw in one brigand right here.
So that's your first brigand.
Yep.
All right. All right. So 36 fight range.
You got it.
So here.
You got it, dear sir.
I'm going to place these guys, and if you want to try shoot them. They don't need to be so. Just place them.
Yeah. So what's the purpose of those? Like, what are you doing with those this game?
Okay. So again, just in case I'll get either containment with them, I want to place them in a way that they're 12 inches from outside of my deployment zone, but also make it just a bit harder for you to shoot them.
Perfect. Yeah, you want to force me to spend CP to do it. I get it.
Yeah. All right.
Makes sense.
So here is a good place.
Totally. All right, let's go ahead and drop another brigand. So I'll put a brigand down right here. Brigand.
Okay, first truck with the fast beast snugger boys will be.
Follow.
This is the part where I usually mess things up, because placement of trucks and movement and how to stage with them is something I'm really bad at.
Yeah, so this is actually the first thing to recognize is that this map is abysmal for trucks because there's just nowhere that you can safely deploy them. This is relatively safe right here, right?
All right.
So that's
Yeah, but
relatively
isn't
safe.
that too far away?
Maybe. I mean, it depends on what your plan is. Like, where are you planning on going? Because if your plan is to come here and then get out with a 11-inch move and then advance and charge, this is totally fine if you're going to try to crush this objective. It's like, what is your plan? Where are you trying to go? So deployment is all about knowing where you're going in in your movement phases. Is this unit's job to handle this flank? Is this unit's job to handle this flank? Is this unit's job to go right up the middle? That's what you got to ask yourself, and then you'll know where to put
All
them.
right. So my main idea was to place the beast bows where the bulk of your mechs will be. Currently, you're placing them pretty spread out, but I'm guessing the middle will be a good spot.
Well, you know right now,
Uh,
you know exactly what I'm doing. So my game plan has already been revealed. So right now, this carnivore is going right here. My rampager is going to hold this right here. This carnivore is going to stand right here. This brigand is going to move right up here to start shooting anything that you want to put on this objective. So that's what my game plan is. I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to deny you this one, and I'm going to let you have this one until it's time for me to assault you. Right?
Yeah.
That game plan has now been revealed.
So with that, I think I'm gonna go with trying maybe either retake this one, because I think that might be easier for me to hold.
Okay.
Because I'm less exposed. I mean, I will be less exposed in upcoming turns.
Mhm.
And it's harder. I mean, it looks like it will be a bit harder for you to stage and shoot.
This is actually very dangerous for me because now I can kill this truck turn 1, but at that point in time, your entire beast naga is they get to stage right here for more or less free. So that actually does keep you relatively safe. I'm not sure I would want to put him directly on the line though. Like force me to work for it a little bit. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay, so if I want to force you to work on it, so 12 inches, you can move here. And then you will be able to see him. So either
I'll be able to see him no matter what, right? Like the only way I won't
yes.
see him is if you deploy the truck right here.
Oh, okay,
Right?
that's way in the back.
That's the only way I can't see him. Right? So yeah.
Either place him in such a way that at least he will get. Well, the cover doesn't make any sense
And
because
by the way,
-4
everyone,
AP.
we're not going to use the Rekka balls, the Rekkas as line of sight drawing because there's no reason to have those. They're just silly at this point, unless you want to play with them.
Well, the only reason I'm playing with them is because my actual models are glued onto them.
Okay.
It's not magnetized.
Well, then we will play with them, I suppose.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna place it like this.
All right.
Just a bit.
Then I'm going to take this carnivore and I'm going to go right. Where is this carnivore want to go? Let's put this carnivore right here. Carnivore.
All right.
Mhm.
The second Beast Naga Boys truck.
Second Beast Naga Boys. Hello.
So I think this one I'm gonna try to keep just a bit more. So 12 inch and 24. So I'm just gonna put it.
Yep, no need to allow me just to smash it, right?
Yeah.
Put a brigand right here.
Like this.
Let's
And
2 brigands, so we'll put 1 brigand right here.
right. So the truck with the boys.
We'll put a brigand right here.
So
I can put a
Places.
sloppity bile piper. Slide him right in there. Hello.
right. The truck with the knobs.
And then I will put some little nurglings. Right there.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Let me just put the big prophet.
The big prophet Ogokimork. Now he is a problem. You really cannot deploy him right there.
Yeah.
Like you don't have that option.
So I think this is also just a bit awkward for you.
So one
If
thing I would recommend doing is maybe deploying your Gretchen a little bit differently, right?
Okay, so how would you
I would maybe do
deploy them?
this, and we'll just maybe move these guys a little bit out of the way. Because you got, like, this is really the only place you could deploy Gaz. And he's safe. You can't let me kill him turn 1, right? So we just spread the
Yeah.
Grots out a little bit.
Just gonna put them in a way that at least one of them is on the objective.
Yeah, so you're fine. So everything's totally fine. You still have coherency. It's all good. But yeah, this is really the only place you can put Gaz. If you don't put him here, I mean, I will
Yeah, makes
100% sacrifice two Brigands turn 1 to kill him, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we'll do
I
that.
mean, I need to, in my mind, keep room for future placement.
Yeah,
'Cause otherwise,
it just has to be done,
Yeah.
right? So basically, your army relies on Gaz being alive when you connect. If Gaz is not alive when you connect, your 5-man knobs just do not do the hitting job of a 10-man, knobs.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I think we're both
Correct.
deployed. I think it's time to let's just start playing some freaking Warhammer. Who you guys think's gonna win? Put it in the chat. Let me see Chaos Knights. Let me see Orks. I want to know. I'm rolling a dice. I rolled a 2. You rolled a 4. That's
I
good
rolled
for
a
you.
4.
That means you get control over Waaagh. Let's start the freaking game.
All right.
What do we do
Have a good game.
first? You too, buddy. What's the very first thing you do when you draw
Draw cards.
Yes, absolutely. Because we're not doing a Waaagh turn 1. We already know that. All right, we'll get rid of that one because you can't do it. So you'll recycle that back in.
No.
Assassination and recover assets. All right, so recover assets is very doable.
Right, because I can move just a unit outside.
Mhm.
I can do it with at least 2 units.
Yeah, totally. No problem.
So, movement phase, I'm gonna start with the Grots giving me 1 more PP.
Mhm.
All right,
Heyo.
very good Grots.
Good grass. This is now sticky, so we'll give you a little banner as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
So I think I'm gonna start by moving this truck like this.
Sure.
We're gonna clamp it to the wall.
Are you going to do that? Because now I just get to charge you through the wall. I get to move 14
And-
inches. So I'll move right here, and that's going to give me a 5-inch charge into your truck.
Yeah.
What-
So actually, I'm hoping that you think about that because it's kind of a bait to one of
Yeah.
your war dogs to come closer to me.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it's long run. It's a good option, but that's what was my thought process.
Okay. So as long
Yep.
as you're aware of that, that's totally cool.
So again, turn 1. I think with this truck, I'm just gonna go 1 inch outside.
And so this is the fast truck, right? The fast boys. That's the follow me lads.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, correct. With the Storm Boys, I think I'm gonna also get close to the wall. I mean, no, not close. Maybe these guys will be 1 inch.
Okay.
From the wall.
Yeah, and now these guys would block the other strat, right? Because if I wanted to, say, put a carnivore there and a carnivore here, I could run them both through walls, but now one can't run through them. Because I could, like, try to kill it with one carnivore and then pile in and kill with the other carnivore. Now I can't do that, so that's good.
Yeah, okay. So, with these boys, I'm gonna leave it put for now. Desktop, I have no idea what to do.
GT says that knowing my luck with dice during coaching games, he's betting on the Orks. What a clown. But you're probably right, buddy. Put some knobs down.
So far, each matchup I had against Chaos Knights, I lost with Orks, and I had matchups with Orks with Chaos Knights, and I also lost as a Chaos Knights. So, well, 50-50. I mean, I won one matchup with Chaos Knights
That's
versus
good.
Orcs. Yeah. The Grots, I'm not sure I wanna sacrifice this soon in the game. I'm not sure if I wanna move them as well. Cover assets, but I want them. Oh,
So basically, what it looks like to me is your plan is to Waaagh next turn.
yeah,
Right? If you're gonna Waaagh next turn, you need to have your entire army positioned for the Waaagh next turn.
that's right.
Right? So
Yeah.
that makes these trucks decisions pretty easy. Like, honestly, you're probably going to stand out in the open. You're probably going to put this truck right up in the open as well, right? Because you don't care if I kill your trucks this turn as long as I don't kill the guys that are in the inside. That's
Yeah,
what
you could do that. I mean,
yeah, that's what you're playing. That's the game you're playing right now. You're saying, hey, he's gonna kill my trucks in this turn, but then I'm gonna Waaagh, I'm gonna advance and charge my entire army, and I'm gonna kill his entire army in one turn. That's what you're choosing to play right now.
yes.
So what I find a lot of times in this game, if we decide to play full send, and we only half send, you get smashed. So if you're gonna go full send, I think you go full send.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Logical. Yeah, it does. It does actually.
Because
I'm just
now
always
you have
too
force in my
scared about.
hand. I can't, like, in my turn, I can't just back up like I typically would. Because if I just back up, you won't Waaagh because you went first. If you had gone second, your strategy would not work. This is one of the things I see Orc players mess up a lot. They forget the difference between how the Waaagh works when you go first versus when you go second. When you go first, you have control over when the Waaagh happens. When you go second, it's reactive to your opponent.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. But that's why I like to go first.
Totally.
Actually, as all player.
Totally.
So I think that maybe to allow the truck. Well, she can move.
Yeah, you can move right over.
Like this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna advance with the truck.
Yep.
The blue one.
Ooh, 18 inches.
So nice. All right. So that's 4.
Pew, pew.
And I'm gonna pay the fine.
So 6.
So 6.
7, 8, and then 10 more.
And 8. 10 more. Like this, all the way up to here. And with the truck, gonna also advance this 2. So
14.
Just gonna shimmy on.
Shimmy on up, baby.
Yeah, like this. And with the depth copter, I think I want to keep them hidden because I don't have any good shooting opportunity. Right here.
Yes, sir.
Do I want to advance Gaz anywhere? I mean, he'd probably be safest here.
Let's see. I've got one brigand. Yeah, that would probably be the safest because this brigand can't pick him up. So if you can get him over here, then I think you're super excited to do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get a 5.
Okay, well,
and
there you
I
go.
got a 5.
Hey, just roll gooder, baby.
Just roll good. I mean, that's it.
It's so simple.
So 10.
Because I'll definitely get to shoot with 1. Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll
but
be able
the
to
unit-
shoot with 2. That does become a little tricky, but I think it's gonna be okay because I don't think I can kill the unit. I think I'll just kill the 2 Meganobs, and then Gaz and Makari will still be alive. You're not trying to kill with Gaz anyway. You just need his lethal aura, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then if you don't care about the Meganob surviving, then I think you're okay here. But one thing I might consider doing if I were you is at least leaving 1 in cover.
Oh, okay. Do a conga line.
If that makes sense, right?
Okay, so.
And then you can leave this guy's little claw like this, so he's also in cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now both of them are gonna be in cover. So you see, because this gets them both at a 2-up with cover, which is significantly better against my AP1 shooting.
All right. And I can give them a -1 to wound as well,
Yep.
just in case.
Lots of options.
And I think with the boys, I have a truck full of boys here. I don't think. Maybe just. So see, there's sometimes too many options is just too much. Like for example, what would I do with the boys here? Do I move them here? Try take o- Well, maybe I do this. Maybe I try and take control this on this objective with the boys. Okay, so I'm trying to advance with them.
Nice.
I got a 1. So they'll just move like
Yeah, because
this.
you don't care, because I can't really shoot them anyway, right? So it's fine.
Yeah. And I think I'm done with the movement.
Fantastic.
And let's move to the awesome shooting phase for Warhorde.
So what's going to do
That's
recover?
it.
What's doing recover for you?
Yeah, okay. So the truck.
Mhm.
Sorry. Okay. This truck will do.
Yes, sir. Going to do recover?
No. So this truck will do recover asset. This one.
This one? Okay.
Because it's safer. And wait, does recover ends on. It ends on your turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it. So let me see if you want to deny me recover with the boys. You
They
won't be able
advanced,
to see.
so you can't do it on them.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Gaz advanced, so you can't do it on him.
So I think I'm left with either the
Coptas
gods or
or
the death
Grots.
copters.
Yep.
I don't think you'll be able to kill with indirect entire grot
I
unit.
would feel a lot more comfortable about Death Coptas via you, because Death Coptas are going to be hard. Let's just see if this Brigand can come here and if I can shoot from here.
Mhm.
If I can see from here, maybe not the Coptas, but yeah. So I think the Coptas can't be seen unless I spend CP to get my Brigand there. And if I do that, I think you're just freaking happy.
Okay. So
Because
you would recommend me doing?
well, these guys are going to be saving on a 3-up against all my shooting. These guys are going to be saving on a 6-up against all my shooting. I'm going to need to wound you on 5s, and then you're going to save me on 3-ups. These guys are wounded on 2s and saving on 6-ups. So what do you think is going to be easier to kill?
I think the Gretchen will be easier to kill.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want to recover with them. You want to recover with the Coptas.
Okay, so let's choose the Coptas.
Does the logic there make sense? Do you follow?
Yeah, I do. I also think that Gretchen, because of what I did with trying with Chaos Knights
Mhm.
and the Havocs, indirect is very unreliable. I mean,
It is.
I can't. It can't be trusted by killing even a whole unit of Grots. I mean, even if I'm really lucky.
It's not about that. When you play competitively, here's the deal. You put yourself in the situation to not get screwed by dice.
That's right.
Right? By saying the Gretchen are doing recover assets, you're putting yourself in the situation to allow yourself to get screwed by dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's try to with the Death Copters.
Okay. All right, so that's your turn. So go and pass it on over to me.
All right.
All right, Chaos Knight's turn 1. Let's go ahead and draw. Oh, yeah, are you going to keep or get rid of Assassinate?
I think I'm gonna discard it.
Yeah, it makes
Because
sense.
when you have one character and
So I had to redraw a defend, and I get to discard call, cleanse, and extend. Seems like a pretty easy turn for me. What's inside truck 3? Truck 3 is 2 units of knobs. All right, well, we can just do this. Let's go and move my... I'm going to advance my Nurglings up first. Oh, big 6 inches. Holla. Cool. Big Knight's just going to come stand right here. He'll do a cleanse. Then we'll do a cleanse. Then I'm going to put a carnivore right here. I'm going to put a brigand to be right here. Then over here, this is all your knobs. If I stand right here, I can shoot you as well. It's pretty easy, so we'll definitely shoot this one as well. Okay. This guy can stand here and he'll shoot this truck. Then we'll have a carnivore that's going to come stand here. I'll have a brigand. Let's see. Brigand and a brigand. And I think that's probably going to be more or less all the movement I need to do. Let's advance this carnivore back here. Let's say I did that before I moved this guy. And then we'll just go a 14 plus 5 gives 19 inches. Put you right there. All right. So with that, I'm going to cleanse on this guy. I'm going to cleanse with this guy. And let's just do some very quick shooting. I'm going to shoot brigand number 1 into the truck. 2 demon breath melta spears hitting all on 2s. Both hit. And I'm wound you on 3s. Just 1 wound on your invuln.
Up.
Okay, and
Roll
you'll
full
suffer
damage.
6 damage. And then I've got 12 shots with a Reaper Train Cannon. All hit. Winning on 5s. That's going to be 6. And I believe you are the closest eligible. Oh, no, you're not closest eligible because the green truck is technically closer, and I do have indirect.
I don't think you can see the truck.
No, but I have an indirect gun, right? Oh, wait, no, that's right. They clarified in the recent FAQ about that. All right, so then that's going to be 6 of them at AP2 into the truck.
All right, so I think I am in cover, so I
think so.
You get.
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
Okay, so that's 5 up.
Yep. All right, so does he blow up?
Still dead. See.
He does.
Yeah.
Will you
wait, do I do? If I'll move it here, then I think so. Yeah.
You're not
But
just gonna charge all your knobs and kill him if you do that, right?
Yeah, it's number 3. I mean, you'll be able to charge them and rip the hell out of them. So no.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge the crap out of them with a carnivore and another carnivore, and I'm gonna shoot the crap out of them with a brigand. So now you might still careen just to not do mortals to all your own models here, but like, I certainly wouldn't put him here.
Oh, I see. I see your point. I mean, just maybe careening like here.
No, I wouldn't do that because then I just won't cleanse and I'll end up charging and killing your dudes.
Only way I can think of is going back.
Yeah, so basically this is not the greatest place to do a careen.
Yeah, so
you're gonna let your dudes out right here.
Yeah.
Because then I won't be able to see them.
Okay.
And
So
they'll be in perfect position just to charge this little dude here. We'll just do like this. We don't want to touch that terrain because we don't really want to be able to shoot. We'll rotate this guy's claw. And then the other one probably just goes back there because you'll be too far for the guy who's behind to shoot.
Yeah.
Perfection. So before we remove the truck, let's go ahead and roll the damage on your green truck. D3.
Green truck.
D3. Then for your storm boys.
Storm boys.
Just 1. No big deal.
1.
Gaz is safe, it looks. Yep, Gaz is safe, barely. And then for your Gretchen.
Ruts.
Just 1. No big deal. All right, truck goes away. Then you can roll your 6 dice for each unit.
All right, so these units first.
Yes, sir. Just 1 mortal, no big deal.
Just 1 wound.
Oof. And then for the next one.
And the next one.
Nothing. You're good.
Nothing.
He's safe.
All right.
All right, so
And
now
just this little
this
small
one back
thing.
here cannot see, which means his indirect will just go ahead and shoot the close one.
With the same guy? I mean,
No, there's
can
two.
you?
His indirect.
Ah, okay, okay. The second one.
No,
Okay.
we moved on to another one, so we'll just do this for you. He
All
will
right.
have d6 plus 1. That's going to be 5 shots. I'm going to hit you on 4s. And I'll wound you on 4s. No damage. All right, and then we'll move on into over here. I have a brigand that's going to blast this truck. 2 meltas. Both hit. Both wound on your info. And that's going to
Damage.
give 10 damage. Does it blow up?
That's brutal.
No.
He does not. Okay. So track number 2 has FB Snaga boys. So if I'll put them here, you have
And so this is
basically you can.
so this is the guy I did not shoot with. So as long as you're behind that line, you're safe. Because I haven't shot with this one. Well, relatively safe. I mean, I still have indirect, of course, but
Okay. So I need to place him.
no. You can put him here. Is what I'm saying. This is your line of
Okay,
sight
okay.
line. So you can even put them here, and you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Now I get you. Okay.
Yeah, just holding the line of sight for you.
Thank you.
And so this is the thing, right? Like, people are like, oh crap, I've lost 2 trucks, I'm really screwed. But you already knew this was going to happen. Like, this is not a surprise to you. This was your plan. Your plan was, hey, I'm setting up and I'm going to do a turn 2 Waaagh. Since you're doing a turn 2 Waaagh, you do a turn 2 Waaagh. So now these guys are in position for you to even use, say, a CP to Irigo them to give them +2 to their advance and charge rolls.
That's right.
Cool. Be 11 dice. When people are afraid to lose their models, that's when they get screwed.
Okay. So that's 4 dead guys, unless I roll 6s.
Yes, sir. 3 dead guys, no big deal.
Just 3 dead. And
Perfecto.
third one.
Yep, all right, that was 3. You're good. So then his indirect and his chain gun is wasted. We'll go into the next one. We'll just shoot his indirect into. Heck, we'll just shoot it into the yellow snagas. So I'll just go ahead and flip this guy over right now. So we'll have d6 plus 1 shot. So that's gonna be 4 shots. Hitting on 4s, and we'll wound you on 4s. No wounds. So he'll go here. This carnivore will go ahead and shoot his havoc at you. It's going to be d6 plus 1. That's going to be 3 shots. He'll hit you on 3s. And he'll wound you on 4s. 1 wound, no AP.
4 up.
Safe.
Saved.
All right. So he's down. We're doing a cleanse with the Sloppity Biopiper. No, Sloppity Biopiper didn't move. I'm just going to move him up there. He was supposed to be moved. I'm doing a cleanse with the Night Rampager, though. This War Dog Brigand. Oh, he already shot.
You can
Right,
still
he did
shoot though.
nothing.
The Rampager.
Yeah,
with,
that's true. So yeah, he might as well shoot them. With his Diabolus Heavy Stubber. Heyo. Everyone loves that Diabolus Heavy Stubber. So we'll shoot 6 shots. All right, and looking for 5 4s. 2 of them. I think it's just AP1 maybe. Yeah, it's
zero
AP0.
on
So
on the base Snaga boys.
cool. And then 6 of Field
Guess them.
kills 2.
Nah, 2 dead.
All right, and then we will do this carnivore. He will shoot you with his direct. Yeah, he will shoot you with his direct. It's gonna be d6 plus 1. It's gonna be 5 shots. Hit you on 3s, and we'll wound you on 4s. 1 save.
4 up.
And 6 up.
6 up.
Kills the guy.
No.
Poof. And then this one will do the same. Am I still blast? Yeah, I'm still blast. So that'll give me 5 more shots. Hit you on 3s, and we'll wound you on 4s. That'd be 3 saves that time. No AP.
Okay, so I'm doing auto roll on a 4 up and then on a 5 up.
Cool.
Saved, dies, and
Save. Dies. Yep.
dies. 2 dies.
Yep.
So 6
Those
up.
2.
No, 2 dead.
Poof.
This
and
one
poof.
and this one.
And I think that should be all the shooting. So with that, no charges. I'll cleanse twice. And I'll get extend for 5. We'll do that. I'll get extend for 5. And poof. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be on to you, sir. Is it time for the
Alright.
Waaagh? You do get 3 for your assets.
Yeah. So yeah, imagine I screamed at your ear, and I get 3 for the recover assets, and I
Hey-o.
need to draw just 1, right?
No, you draw 2 cards.
Because
You draw 2 cards.
end of your it's the end of your opponent. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 behind and overwhelming.
Right. And in turn 2, so starting in turn 2, you score 4 victory points for each opponent marker you control that's not within your deployment zone. So, for each objective
Oh.
marker that you control, you can select 1 unit from your army within range of the objective marker to guard it until the start of your next turn.
All right.
So
first off,
you'll score 4, and you can choose to guard this if you want.
okay. So I think I'll guard with the truck.
Makes a
That's
lot of sense
already
to
on the
me.
objective.
So we're just going to put a temporary token next to it, so we will remember. So I'll put 4 victory points down for you. Oh, you already did it. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So behind enemy lines, which is perfectly doable with the units, and overwhelming force, which will be. Does this carnivore is on the objective?
Yep. He's touching.
All right. This one and this one. All right.
Yep.
I think it's doable. To whom do I give the? Here we go.
You do
If
need to
guys
pass a
could-
battle shock on this yellow squad.
That's right. Let's do that.
They fail. So
And I
no,
think
no ear we
that-
go on them. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right.
And you
I
heal 1
think
on this
I'm-
truck. We'll just put 1 move back. Cool. I gave it to you.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna give it on Gazcool because he's the slowest guy. So that's like,
It seems reasonable.
I don't think he'd be able to charge anything meaningful, but I will use the aura. Sorry, I got a lag spike.
No problem, buddy. 12 inches of doom.
Right. So, okay. So Gazcool, we get the, here we go.
Yes, sir.
And that's the end of the command phase. And let's see if I get 1 more CP.
You do.
Very good.
Nice.
Hardworking.
Gotta love the Gruts.
All right. So I'll start with advancing this small unit. What's left of it?
Makes sense to me. They go 8 inches.
8. That's gonna beeline into your carnivore.
Nice little 4-inch charge. NBD.
And let's see.
So what I like to do here, and this is just a recommendation, I like to advance Gaz first. Because whatever Gaz's advance roll will change how you're going to position everything else, right?
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would figure out where he gets to go before I would move anything else. Because that'll change how you're positioning the rest of your units to make sure that you're going to be within the lethal aura.
All right. That makes sense. But what I do want to do first is maybe make room for him by moving the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Storm
Of
Boys?
course. Yeah, totally fine. And
Okay.
honestly, you might actually use the Storm Boys to just try to kill the Nurglings, because these Nurglings are going to be a big problem for you, because they're giving that aura of -1 to hit, right?
That's right.
So you might actually just put the Storm Boys up there just to throw grenades and just try to kill them, right?
Okay, so you don't even recommend just moving them, not even advancing them.
Do
Yeah,
it-
I mean,
do
I
whatever you
can
want,
move
right?
them.
You can also just like move them right up here too, just to get them out of the way, right? Because they can just fly this
Mm.
way.
Yeah,
0.5.
okay.
See? So that right now they'll get to shoot pistols, they'll get to throw grenades, they'll get to charge on in. Because the Nurglings are really annoying for you. The -1 to
Yeah.
hit sucks, especially for the knobs who are going to be hitting on 4s with if they end up within range, right?
That's right. All right, so let's try and advance Gaz.
Hey Casper, thanks so much, man. I'm really glad that this is helpful for you, and I hope you hope it continues to help improve your game, my guy. All right.
All right, so I got a 4. It becomes a 6.
Hey-o.
With 5, that's 11.
Pretty
Really
solid.
good.
Gotta love. Here we go. And let's move that banner.
And thank you.
Yep.
And Makari will be here.
Mhm. You got it.
That's 11. And all right. Okay, so now he's placed pretty much. I mean, perfect spot will be here, but it's pretty much good here, which means I can probably move these guys maybe here.
You can also move these guys less far if you wanted, like if that's bothering you, because you're not trying to block yourself. That's all right.
Because of
Yeah, just
these
to
knots.
not block
All
yourself.
right. All right. So I'll try and invest these guys.
Yes, sir. Ooh, fast. 11 inches.
All right.
The Orks are hungry.
That's good. So that's 10.
Yeah.
And I have just 0.9 more.
That's good enough. Cool. All right. Knobs are in position. They can go either way.
And I think I want to clear up, make sure I'm clearing up the Nurglings.
Sure.
So I'm going to put the Deathcopter here just so that it'll have an angle on them.
Cool.
So, okay, like this. And overwhelming and behind. All right. So need to disembark this truck. That's truck number 4 with the boys.
Yes, sir.
The initial intention of taking control of this objective.
Take control. The power is yours. Yeah, I'll get them. You go and line them how you want it. I'll help.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So if I'll just move them, they can move up to here, but maybe I want them as an auxiliary
You
force.
certainly want to charge into the brigand, right?
Yeah. So I think I'm going to advance with them as well.
Yeah, like there's no world where you don't want to at least try. Yeah.
So that's 7.
Because you know you're not going to table me in this turn. What you're hoping is that you kill the things you need to kill, and then you force the rest to stay engaged, which stops me from ever scoring. That's what your goal here is.
Right? Yeah, that's right.
So even though you don't expect the boys to kill a baby knight, you still need to charge the brigand.
Yeah. Oh, the carnivore. I mean, carnivore on your next turn.
Well, I mean, I assume you're gonna run the beast boss in them and do.
Yeah, but he won't be able to kill you. Just him.
Okay.
Even with the 2 beast naga boys. I'm gonna advance the truck. Got a 3, so that's like 4. And then another 4, and that's 2 more, 10, and then 5 more.
Hey-o.
Just to be on the objective.
Gotta love it.
And maybe like this. These boys are gonna just pile on through behind Gaz with 4.
All right.
All right. These knobs with the intent of killing this guy.
Ooh, they're ready for it. They're hungry.
Yeah. All right. So basically 1-inch charge.
Makes it pretty comfy.
And this guy with the intention maybe trying picking up this guy.
I think one thing that we want to make sure you do with this squad, right, is you maybe want to leave yourself trailing, right? Because
Okay. Why is
because
that?
and here's the thought process, right? Because you want the lethals on them, and if you don't roll a super high charge, it might behoove you to say get all these guys in, and just leave one dude here, and then have one guy not able to fight, but the whole squad gets lethal.
All right, but if I get a big charge, I have to
Yeah, if you get a big
end
charge, you're
up.
screwed. But if you get like a 4-inch charge, then it works.
Yeah.
Right, and you just don't know what
All
you're
right.
gonna get. So it kind of makes sense to give yourself the ability to at least take advantage of that, because you know you can't
Okay,
fail the charge.
Do I need to move with with every model? If I get like a 4-inch charge, do I need to move with this model?
You don't have you don't
If
have to move.
coherence is saved.
You don't have to move him 4 inches now.
All right.
You just got to move closer. Since you can't base, you would just have to move closer.
Okay.
So what this does is it will give you the ability to take advantage of a low roll. That's all it is, man. Right? You give yourself the ability to take advantage of rolls.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I was excited because of the lethal will reach the middle of the ball, but then I get forget it because I get
Yeah,
like a huge advance
because
and
you
I
might
wanna
not make
run.
this charge, right? You just might not.
Yeah, it's
So you can't plan on that. It's a good thing that you have +2 to the charge, right? Because it's probably going to be end up being like maybe a 7 on the dice with the +2, but that's still something that you could possibly fail. So it's like you want to make sure that you can still take advantage if you can.
it's also a wonky charge. I mean, it's like 6 and then
Yeah,
like
I don't think it's quite
3
that much,
more.
but here, you go and start doing your next thing. So I'll just measure it out for you. I don't think it's going to be quite
All
that
right,
much.
all right.
Yeah, because
I'm
that's
gonna
like
wait for the
5 inches
knobs.
right there, and then +4, so it's a 9, so it's a 7 on the dice. Yeah.
All right. All right. So 5 with these knobs.
So they go 11 as well. Pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things that you can do, right, is if you get the certain charge, you can say charge multiple things into the Nurglings. One unit kills the Nurglings, the next one piles in to the Carnivore. Right? So let's say Gaz rolls a 9 on the dice and gets to move 11. He can stand right here. The Store Boys charge and kill the Nurglings, then Gaz gets to pile in and kill the Carnivore. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 11 will be here. This one is guarding, this one moved, and I think I'm gonna. Now tell me if that's a good step, sacrificing that many units.
Are you gonna let your snaggers out of the truck here to go kill the Rampager?
Ooh, right, that's right. I forgot about them.
Because now I think you can't, personally.
Yeah, I don't have any room.
Exactly. So I think you have to save them. Yeah.
All right. So the next thing I thought I want to do is placing them here.
You absolutely want to get some 3 points from behind my lines, for sure.
All right. So maybe I'll place him.
Just do a little shooting.
Yeah, just do a bit shooting with them. And the Storm Boys will be
ready to get a Locust or something later on. Yep. Makes sense.
all right. So on to shooting.
Unless
you want to.
Yeah, which I will.
Yeah.
And I think what I'll do is I will do this. And we're going to take the Carnivore and we'll just put him right here. Cool. So now what I've done is I'm going to take advantage of if you happen to get a high roll. So if you, let's say you roll a 12 on this charge, you have to put him, you have to get over here, which means I'm going to heroic into you. Right?
Yeah.
So if you guys are watching, this is how you get lucky with dice. You put yourself in situations where you can get lucky with dice. So this is a 9-inch. So I'm 9 inches away, coming in from the strat reserves. As we discussed earlier, he's trying to take advantage of a potential low roll on his charge here, just in case Gaz doesn't make his charge. I'm going to take advantage of a potential high roll on his charge. Because if he rolls high, he's going to have to base the Carnivore everywhere, which means he's going to have to put a guy right here. He's not going to have a choice. Which means I'll get basically a 3-inch, heroic intervention, and then he can be screwed. All right, carry on, sir.
All right. So, Now I don't want to kill the Nurglings because I want him to make the charge, a smaller charge.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I want to think how I'm gonna do it. Who do I shoot? I think maybe I want to shoot then the carnivore just to soften him up a bit
Sure.
with the
Deathcopters.
Deathcopters.
Do it. 3d3.
Okay, so 3d3, no blast.
3, 4,
That's
5, 6.
2, 1, and 6. All right. So 5 up
Ooh, good hit.
and
5's a wound. Twin leads.
5 with rerolls.
That's a wound.
Just 1 save.
3 damage. Pew pew pew. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I'm gonna do the same with them on the same carnival.
Yes, sir.
3
Hey, hey, there you
Oh,
go. 8
nice.
shots.
All right.
Just 2.
2
Twin links.
and twin linked with everything.
one.
So just 1 save.
Oh, we'll save it.
Saves it. All right. It's too far away for a grenade and the Nurglings. I think I'd be able to kill them with 1 unit and the Storm Boys, and then maybe you'll be able, like,
Well, because I think you really want these knobs to go into the carnivore with the beast boss, right? Because when you do that, you definitely kill this beast boss and that, or this carnivore, which allows these boys to charge into the brigand.
All right.
Does that make
So
sense?
it does. I actually thought, well, maybe, I mean, you're close here. I mean, I can also try.
I don't see why you would ever do that. Like, that just seems like a bad idea. Because you can't kill him. Like, there's no way you kill him, right?
No, not this turn. No.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to screen against him, but yeah, okay. So I think I do want grenades on the Nurglings,
All right.
just to cheap up some damage with the Storm Boys.
All right.
So I'm gonna throw a grenade. 66 on a 4 up.
Kills the base.
That's 4 wounds.
So now, here's the deal. I think I'm going to allow you to take this back. Because I just did this. Which now means instead of... I don't care.
All right.
I don't care that I'm out of coherency, right? Sure, I'll kill a base later, but now it's going to be a much longer charge for gas.
Yeah.
Right? So you see how your desire to kill my Nurgling base kind of screws you? Because as of right now, you'll need a 7 on the dice. Now you're going to need an 8 on the dice. Or honestly, maybe even more, depending on how you rotate. So let's take that grenades back. Because by killing 1 base, you're actually kind of screwing yourself. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
Cool. So give yourself the CP back. I just wanted you to see that and experience it and be like, ah, my nuts.
But most players won't do what you just did. I mean, sacrifice. I mean, it's an Nurgling. Who cares? But
if I was a good, like, I would say you would always want to do this because I knew what you're doing. I know you're setting up for a turn 2 Waaagh, and you absolutely could wipe me, but this screws you. And now you're doubly screwed because you must have Gazkul get into to make this charge if you want to get everyone with their lethal aura.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah. So you can still shoot the pistols to maybe, like, because there's no way you'll deal 4 damage with pistols, but maybe you'll deal, like, 2 damage with pistols. So I would still shoot the pistols. And that can help kill them later on, but...
So with the pistol, I never shoot with the pistols.
Yeah.
But let's do it. All right, so 5 up, just 1, and I think it's
great.
2 up. Yeah,
great.
That's why I don't shoot pistols.
Heyo, love it. All right, so I think we're on to now. You could throw grenades here. This works. You could. Oh no, they advanced. Never mind.
I advanced. Yeah.
All right, so I think that's it then.
All right. Yeah. Charges.
What is the most important charge you need to make?
Gazkul, obviously.
All right. So what's the first charge we do?
Yeah. Okay, so
you need a 7 on the dice because it takes them 5 to get here, and it was a 4 to this. Already pre-measured.
All right.
So since here we go. Perfect. You get to go 10 inches.
Yeah. All right. So
get some 5 there.
So that's 6.
And then you get 4 more. And you probably want to get as close as possible to this guy.
Okay, so that's 4.
Attaboy.
And I'm here. And now Makari, which will be like this as a 9, and then 1 inch like this.
Nice. So now you don't have to worry about this because they'll definitely be within the lethal aura. Perfection. Perfection, my friend.
Just roll high.
You got
That's
it.
it. All right. I'm gonna charge with the Storm Boys
100%.
on them as well.
Take the 5,
Got
no
a
problem.
5.
Yep. So you can't base, so you're good.
Yeah, that's it.
So what I would do, it depends on now you need to make up your mind whether you want the knobs to come here or if you want the knobs to go there.
I think I go with your path because he won't be able to kill him alone, but the knobs definitely will.
Yeah, and then it's really nice to have these guys in the brigands. So maybe what you would do is I would actually put this guy here just to help you with your decision making. So because he could still fight here.
Yeah.
But now you get to figure out, do I make this charge? Because if you make this charge, then you definitely want to go here because that means you're going to tie them up, right?
All right. So you recommend starting with this?
Yeah, I think so. I would
because-
go for that 7-inch charge because then you get to tie those brigands up.
All right.
And then you can
So-
collapse all my flanks.
All right. So the boys onto the brigand.
That's a
I
fail.
got a 4.
So I would not re-roll
Yeah.
that because it's more important that your knobs get to make a charge than it is for them.
So you recommend start with the knobs and not the beast boss?
Well, you can't re-roll the beast boss, so it doesn't matter because they're battle stocked.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what you
No,
roll
but
him.
who do I start the charge actually? With the beast boss or the knobs?
Well, it depends, right? You want the knobs to go in the carnivore, right? If
Yeah.
the beast boss say rolls a 4, he's gonna stand here and block your knobs. So I would probably roll the knobs first.
All right. Fair enough. Let's start with the knobs.
Ah, perfect.
I
It's
got
an
an
8.
8.
You'd love to see it. And no one else can base, so you could just move them in a convenient place for you.
So that's a 7, and just one more like this.
Perfect. Yep. Maybe you should leave him like that, and then so this guy can come over here. Perfection.
Thanks.
And then he can go 4, and then you can go like 4 over here, or 3.7 or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay. And this guy will be
That's good enough.
6 inches here, and I think, can he pass it? No.
Nah.
So he will be here.
Now you're gonna have
And
a
with the beast
4 inch with
boss?
the beast boss. Hey, 9 inches. Gotta love it.
All right, he can even go up to here.
Which I think would
actually.
be great. Because now what's going to happen, right? Let's say your knobs go first and they kill the dog. Now the beast boss gets to pile in and potentially kill
Yeah, that's what my thought process. Also.
Excellent. Good thought process. I appreciate it. Mad respect, lad.
Right. And nah, not gonna.
Then you have this squad. Do you want to try to charge them into the carnivore, or do you want to charge these guys into the carnivore?
So I think I'm gonna try and be greedy like here. I mean, they get a high charge.
You could
They
also
lose the lethal, but-
try. You could also. No, they won't lose the
Yeah?
lethal because look where the lethal aura is. So you'll just base with one of them right there. So you're not losing the lethal no matter what.
Okay, so again, trying to be greedy like here and get a high charge, and if this unit will kill him, then I can pile in into this unit
Totally.
and try and kill him.
Sure, makes sense to
So
me.
I'll go with the close knobs.
All right, it's a 4.
Got a 4.
Also, kind of what you wanted to roll anyway. So you probably don't
Yeah.
want me to heroic anymore, unless you do want me to heroic, which I would.
Mhm. Yeah, here. I mean, actually, here I'm good, right?
Yep, totally
Yeah.
safe.
Okay. So that's 4. I think that's the only unit that can charge to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
this one.
a file. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this squad maybe goes for the 10-inch. What do you think?
Well, it can try and go to the
Yeah, that's
9,
yeah, that
basically.
Yeah, that's a good call.
and pile in.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good call.
okay. So nah.
Do you CP reroll? Yeah, 4 CP.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah.
I agree.
different dice.
There you go.
All
That's what you wanted to
right.
see. All right, so now, since you rolled a 10, press escape. What you want to do is you probably want to put this guy right here. So now your war boss doesn't have to base.
Oh, that's
And your
right.
war
That's
boss
right.
gets to consolidate over here.
All right. All right.
And
Yeah.
then this guy will,
That's-
he'll, yep, so he can't quite make it. So you're good. So now your war boss definitely gets to pile in, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now we're
Good
cooking.
point.
Now you're in a much better position. These are the details that make orcs dangerous. If orcs had just charged and you're just like, oh, cool, I'll just put it up there, I don't care, I'm going to win. But now when you do these correct pile-ins, like you get to wipe the knob squads, you get, that's how you actually really dominate with the orcs, okay?
Yeah.
It's this
That's right.
combat movement tricks. That's what's really, really important. I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you,
I think that will
maybe
be enough.
maybe you could charge the death copters into the brigand?
Uh,
Give me a -1
yeah.
to shoot? I don't know. Like, you're not going to kill me, but maybe
All
it's
right.
worthwhile?
Let's try it just for fun.
Oh, they
Nah,
did.
9.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's a 10 inch.
it's a 10. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So onto the fight
on
phase.
to the fight phase. Now, you know I'm going to interrupt. You know I
Because
will
you have
interrupt.
2 CP. Yeah.
So, where do you start?
I think maybe here.
I would
Because
agree with this. Because you
you're
really...
probably gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Go ahead.
No, that was it, man. I think you just answered it correctly, right? Because you really want to kill him with the knobs. You're probably going to unbridle carnage on these guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you really want him to pile in and try to kill this brigand. So that's 100% the correct decision. You accept the fact that I'll interrupt here and maybe I'll get lucky and kill these knobs.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, perfect. That's my thinking. I agree with you completely. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so like you mentioned, I'm gonna unbridle carnage this one,
Mm-hmm.
and this one is Makari's aura, so I'm gonna pile in.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, and with
Hey
him.
guys, if you're watching, by the way, I just posted the paste bin for our list. I should have done it earlier. Sorry, it's in the video description now, though, if you want to go check it out.
Okay. So I think I kinda messed up this one, but I'm still within the lethal aura.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 knobs and 1 war boss goes into the carnival.
Are you?
I'll start with the war boss.
And you said you are unbridled carnaging here.
Yes, that's right.
Perfection.
So sustain and lethal on 5 up.
Right, miss 1, but 2 sustain, 2 lethal.
2 sustained, and this one, this. So 11 against 10.
On 3s.
Yes.
Solid roll.
So.
Alright, so that's going to be 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And now 4 knobs.
16.
That's 4 times 4, 16. On a 3 up. Oh, sorry.
Right. You got a few too many there. Yeah.
3 up.
Yep.
With.
Brutal.
Yeah. And thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on a 3 on 4s, right?
That is going to be a heck of a dead carnivore. All right, let's roll it. Cool. He is gone.
And do you interrupt?
I do interrupt, sir. And I'm going to punch into this squad.
All right.
All right. I am going to have... Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Why would you ever do a chain talon strike, by the way? Why wouldn't you always use this as well? That makes no sense.
You know, I think about it as well.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. There's not any, like, keyword on there. Oh, well. Let me roll my dice. Hits on 2s. Ugh, of course. That's what happens. 1 moon.
Oh my god. Saves it.
Nice. That is the way the cookie crumbles. And so here's the deal, though. So now you're probably going to win the game. Had you only put, like, 2 forward for your Waaagh turn, I would have just done the exact opposite, and I would have gone completely forward, and then you would have been screwed for this, right? So this is the perfect example of how full send means full send. You go all the way or you don't do it. That is how orcs play. So I love what we're demonstrating here. All right, where are you going next?
I was actually afraid of moving with the tracks this close, but yeah, I think
it's when you accept the losses, right? So Warhammer, and everyone who's watching, like, hold on to this, okay? Warhammer is all about losing your models when you are ready to lose your models. So when All-Star is playing this game, if he was not ready to lose his trucks, this wall turn would suck and have no efficiency. But he was prepared to lose the trucks. It was okay to lose the trucks in turn 1, which means now he can close the distance and he can put serious pressure on me. By the way, this game is not over either. I'm not saying that this game is over. It just makes the game challenging now, right?
all right. So I'm gonna pile in with this unit.
Totally. You gonna pile into both?
I don't think I reach it.
I mean,
I think I do.
You had 0.4 left, so it's like you won't touch both, but you'll be able to tag both. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So 3 up.
I don't
But
think he actually touched it. It doesn't matter. Only the beast spells.
all right. Do I get the devastating wound
You charged.
with him because?
You charged.
Yeah, I charged, but I didn't charge into.
Doesn't matter. You charged.
This. All right.
It's the wording of the rule is while this model is leading a unit, each time a model unit makes melee +1, and then his ability is each time this model makes a charge move until the end of the turn. So it doesn't matter if you're attacking a unit that you charge. It doesn't matter if you charge in your turn. A heroic intervention would still give him devastating wounds.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
It's a charge move.
Okay, so just a beast chopper.
Yes, sir.
7 attacks.
And you are not in lethal aura, which is good for you. You actually don't want to be in lethal aura. Reroll that one.
That's right.
All hit, and then looking for
Right.
fours.
4 up.
That's 8 damage.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brutal.
All right. Now on to the Storm Boys.
On to the Storm Boys.
Pile in. All right. Reach up at that 12. On a 3 up with lethals. No lethals, no sustained.
Wins on choose. 6 up.
That's 7.
Take 5 damage. You will kill 1 base. And we'll put 1 damage on this guy.
Power Claw.
Power Claw.
That's 4 attacks. 1
lethal,
sustained.
And sustained. And that's lethal as well. And then 2s.
Yeah, that's right.
And 6 ups. All right, I'll save 1. That will kill this base. And that's the end of the storm.
Right. And now with the knobs. Gonna pile in.
Yep. Nope, you can't do that. You move further away from the Nurgling, so you can't do that.
Oh, that's right.
So you're gonna have to. You can still come here. He'll still fight, but you can't move further away from the Nurgling.
Okay. That's a small nuance. So this one is closer to the Nurgling, so you have to pile in closer to the Nurglings.
Yeah, you just have to end closer. You can still end here because you're still gonna end closer to the Nurgling, but won't be able to fight anyway.
Okay. So the war boss and 2 knobs will be on the carnival, and this one will be in the Nurglings.
One thing that I would recommend is what we could do is you could just put him right here, right?
Okay.
And then you could fight with 4 of the knobs or 3 of the knobs. But then what's going to happen is Gaz will have to hit the Nurgling. Whereas if you put just 2 and the war boss into the war dog and kill the Nurgling with this guy, then Gaz will get to pile in and hit the war dog to fish him off. Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes. I mean, yeah, that's actually what I plan to do.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, that was your plan.
Yeah, but you make more sense because I get 1 more knob into the Nurglings, which is safer.
That's how I would do it. So
okay, so I'll start with the Nurglings. 2 knobs. That's 4 attack each.
Perfection. I like it. You're hitting on 4s.
3 up.
4s, right? Because you're -1 because the Nurglings.
Oh yeah, -1. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, they're dead. They're dead. All right.
All right. And
2
the war boss.
He's still -1, so he's hitting on 3s.
right? With 2 sustained and lethals.
Mhm.
So on to 3s.
Yep. All right, I'll take 2 damage.
Good save. And
About time.
the 2 power claws.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
This.
Wounds on
Uh,
5s. I'll take 2 damage.
all right.
Would you like to consolidate?
I don't think so because I want to keep room for
Correct.
Gaskell to
Good.
move.
Good. Correct. So then Gaz moves.
Yeah. All right. He moves 2, and then
1.
one more with his fat base.
Yep. With that fat old base, baby.
I think only he would be able to fight because he's not within base to base, and I won't be
Correct.
able to. All right. So. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use the strike profile.
Use it.
At 7 attacks.
Hits
On
all
a
with
2
2.
up.
All right, that's gonna be 2 sustain and
Uh,
2 lethal.
That's right.
And then
And
2s.
3 up.
2s.
2 because +1.
Yep, yep.
Okay, 6
AP3,
saves.
so looking at 6s, and I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, he actually tried it. He tried. He does not blow.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Would you like to consolidate?
No.
I think that's wise.
Yeah, especially not on the rampager because it's gonna rampage me.
Correct.
And yeah, that's it.
All right.
And now this one.
Yep, yep. So this was a very devastating Waaagh turn.
I agree.
Think it's going to be enough. I definitely still have a game to play, but I believe it'll likely be enough, especially since you still have this squad in.
Okay. So that's 5 times 4. That's 20
Yes, sir.
on a 3 up.
Mhm.
This one is sustain. Sorry, this one is sustain and lethal.
And then 5s.
Okay, and
Or 4s.
5.
4s. Not 5, sorry.
4. That's right.
Yep.
10 saves.
Dead. Do I blow up? I do not.
All right. I think I'm not gonna consolidate because I want to make it harder for you to reach this objective. I'm not sure if it matters actually.
It doesn't, because like
What do you think?
when I charge in and I tank shock, I'm gonna kill and I'll just pile in anyway.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna. But then no, I'm gonna stay here because
Cool.
maybe this brigand.
Still see you.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter actually.
I mean,
don't
because
think
I
it
could
matters.
just stand in here and shoot you, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, man. So I will just punch back with my 2 brigands. So they are 4 attacks.
Okay.
Hit on 4s with the wounded one, and winning on 3s. 2 saves, no AP.
5 up.
Nice.
6 up.
Okay.
No, 2 dies.
Well, Knob takes
I
more.
mean, I can.
Yeah, just say the Knob does if you want.
I can take the knob. That's fine.
And then the other brigand will do it. He's got 4 attacks. He'll hit on 3s though, and he'll wound on 3s. That's gonna be 3 saves, no AP.
5 up and 6 up.
Mike Delta
No,
wants to know if
so-
they make a TTS version for smartphones. God, I hope not. That would be. Could you imagine playing this on a smartphone? Dude, that'd be such a nightmare.
The amount of radiation. I mean, oh my god.
Dude,
Okay.
that was that, man. Freaking successful
yeah.
turn. I think that was a great turn for you.
I agree. One of my best actually.
Hell yeah, dude. So how do we score?
So overwhelming.
It's
I
definitely a
killed
5
the unit
for sure.
here and here.
Yep.
Yeah. So 5.
All right,
All right.
discard those 2 cards. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Pew and a pew, a defend and a sabotage. All right, defend is actually quite challenging. Sabotage is nigh impossible. I have 1 CP, so let's figure out what we're gonna do. I think these brigands are just gonna step back, and they're going to get into the knobs to kill all of them. I'm gonna charge with a rampager to try to kill the Gaz squad. These brigands, one is gonna get into him, one is gonna get into him. I'm gonna have to have this carnivore come to try to deal with them. This carnivore is probably gonna have to go help. This is pretty tricky what you've done to me here, sir. So, let's find out what we can do to mess with you. First off, this I score 4 on primary. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will move this Lobbity Biopiper, and I'm going to try to proc a few Battle Shocks for you this turn. I don't need you fighting on death and nonsense like that. These guys are good in melee. I'll step this squad away. And then I'll step this squad away. This guy's going to come on up all the way here. Deny you this objective. This guy, if you come here, let's see if I put him here. Could he get here? And if I put them both, so I don't think that's gonna work. Oh no, that would just barely work. Okay, so that's possible. So we'll take your inch away again. You have 14 inches. That can go help with that. Which I think I desperately need. All right, we'll do that. Then Monsieur Rampaggio will just come stand here. I'm just going to rotate him. Doesn't matter. I've got too much movement anyway. See, like this, just because I'm going to have to do it like that if I want to actually base you. These guys stay in. All right, all right, all right. And I think I'm going to need another brigand here, which is a little frustrating to me because I wanted him to come somewhere else. I wanted him to be coming back here, but I think he's going to have to come here.
Yeah, you're good. Here. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, cool. Because I think he's going to have to shoot those knobs now, unfortunately. All right. Yeah, man. All right, so let's see how this works. We're going to move on into the... So anyway, I started a blasted phase. So basically, here's what's going through my brain, guys. I'm thinking, how do I break out of this little trap? Hey, Mike Delta, you are mistaken, dear sir. Heroic Intervention 100% allows you to proc charges. When it says it doesn't give you the benefit of charging, what it is referring to is you do not get the fights first ability. That is very clearly stated in the rules commentary, dear sir. I understand why that's confusing, though, so I'm glad I could clear that up for you, bud. All right, so you definitely proc all other benefits of charging. You just don't get the benefit, which is fights first. Very clearly defined. All right, so here's the way I'm thinking about this, everyone. So when you look at the board state, the orcs have a massive pressure and advantage. So I need to figure out where can I break out. So I am going to try to break out right here. I think I can. I've already denied him this primary at bare minimum. So if I don't want to charge him, at least I've denied him the primary. I've got 2 brigands, and these 2 brigands are hopefully going to break through this squad of knobs, which will allow my Knight Rampager to charge into Gaz and get all of his good little sustained hits action going in. I'm going to have my War Dogs over here. I think I'll be able to break through the Beast Boss, and hopefully between 2 brigands shooting, I'll be able to break through these knobs. This guy's also positioned to start working on these boys. And potentially them, depending on how things go. I've decided there's nothing I could do to stop him from get this, so he will guard it. So I'm not even going to worry about it, dear sir.
Right.
But yeah, I literally just answered that. So if you go read the rules commentary, you don't receive the charge bonus. The charge bonus is very specifically stated to be fights first. So go look that up. Just got to read the rules. All right. So let's get into the shooting. So we have 1 War Dog Brigand, and he is going to go get into the knobs. I'm going to put the Meltas into Gaskell.
I'm going to put on Gaskell -1 to wound.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right. Meltaguns hitting on 2s. Ooh, just 1 hit. And then I'm going to be winning you on not that. All right. You didn't need that anyway. Shows you. All right, so we got the chain cannon into the knobs. Oof. Oh, this is not going well. 2 saves onto the knobs. All right, kills 1 knob because the one was injured. We have the Havoc,
Yes.
which is going to be 5 + 1 is 4 shots. All right, all hit. Wounds on 4, 1 save. AP1, so on a 5 up. Good.
Saves.
Well, that was not good. Let's rinse and repeat. We had a brigand going into Meltas into Gaz,
Yeah.
and the others going on into those knobs.
All right.
All right. Gatling cannon into the knobs. That's a little better. Not much better. 4 saves.
5 up.
Kills 1 knob.
Kills 1.
D6
This one.
shots. 4 shots. No more blast, I think. That's going to be 4 hits. That's going to be 3 saves, AP1, so... Oof.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, hard for me to win if that's going to happen. All right, let's do the Meltas into the gas squad. Okay, here we go. Wow, okay.
My God.
That happened. All right, let's go over here. I'm going to put everything into the beast boss from the wounded guy.
Okay.
I guess he can't shoot his blast, so he'll shoot his blast at the knobs in front of him.
All right.
So 2 Meltas hitting on 3s. Both hit. Both wound.
Saves both.
All right. 4 of them.
Saves 1 and one dies and 1 is wounded.
No. Put everything back. That was 3 damage on him.
Sorry. I thought you said. Oh, the blast was on them. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies.
That's right. You have a Fiona Pain. You have a 6 of Fiona Pain on him.
That's right.
All right, so he did take the 3. All right, and then we have the blast into the knobs. This is going to be 4 shots. And winning on 4s. No damage. Then we have another brigand. And we're going to put the Reaper Chain Cannon into the beast boss and everything else into the knobs.
Right.
All right. So let's go Reaper Chain Cannon first. In all 3s. All right, you got 4 saves in the beast boss. All right, don't roll all 6s. Thank you. He's dead.
Almost.
Well,
yeah.
Everything survived way more than it should have. Here, let's do the. I think one guy's on a wound here, right? Because no damage. He's down. Right.
He died. Yeah.
All right. So then, we'll do the Melters then, if that's the case. 1 hits. That's a wound on your invuln. Dead knob, and then we have D6 shots from the Havoc, which is going to be 4 because +1 for blast. 2 hits and 1 wound. AP1.
Saves.
Dang, not pleased right now. Okay. This Wargog is going to shoot everything into the knobs. Holy shit, this is going really bad. Let's do it. I have melta guns. Both hit. 1 wound. I
Damage.
believe I'm outside.
1 dies.
Yeah, that's true. And then we'll have...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I was 11 points. 7, so it's fine. That's going to be 5 saves on your invulns. All right, kills 2.5. And then we have
2
D6.
and
3 shots.
1.
All hit. And 1 more save, AP1.
5 up. Saves it.
Oof. Okay. That's all the brigands shooting. So these 2 carnivores will both shoot. They'll shoot into the knobs right in front of them. First one is D6 +1. So that's going to be 4 shots. Hit all 3s. And winning on 4s. 1 save, no AP. So 4 up. Take wound.
Oh, wait. He's got a weird...
These
all of them got the
all
truck.
trucks.
Wait. Both are trucks.
Those are all trucks, apparently. All right.
Let me see.
So one's taking a wound
I'll fix
so
it.
far.
I'll fix
Yeah,
it.
you're cool, dude. So one's taking a wound so far, and then the other one will shoot his. It's going to be 3 shots. And no damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna place them. That's okay. You can
Silly yellow square
proceed them.
All right, then we'll do the Night Rampager, and he is gonna go ahead and blast into those knobs. All right. That's gonna give you 4 saves on those knobs.
Okay, 1 moment. Come on. All right. So, 4 saves.
Yep.
AP0. That's 4 up. Save 3 and damage 1. So I think one was wounded and now he's died.
Yep.
Now he's dead. All right.
All right. This was a devastating shooting phase, and I hope you quiver in fear, dear sir. Okay, let's go with the charge phase. I am just going to go ahead and charge only into gas. Boop.
Right.
Then I will go ahead and charge my first carnivore into your dude down here. You can't.
I mean, what?
You can hear it.
For example, I have a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want to interrupt your rampager with the knobs?
Well, you have exactly
is
2
it
CP.
is it smart?
You have 2 CP. The second you do that,
Oh,
you
wait,
no longer have a fight on death.
Or interrupt. All right. Fair enough.
Yep. Now, granted, you're about to take a battle shock over here on all these guys anyway, so maybe you won't be able to do it anyway. But it's good to know, right?
Okay.
Right, and then this carnivore has to roll 4. They get to reroll. Thank you. Cool. All right, so at the start of the fight phase, if you would, because of the Sloppity Bile Piper's aura, please take a battle shock. And I believe since it's turn 2, do you get the -1 for the chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
so you're at -1. So battle shock at -1 on gas first.
Okay, so 7.
They're good.
Gases.
Then on the knobs.
On the knobs, which I will need a 7 as well.
They're good to go.
They're good.
And with that, oh, yep. I guess you could do it on Storm Boys, but it doesn't matter. I'm not attacking them, so that's completely irrelevant.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, they're good as well. And also these knobs.
It doesn't matter.
They're good as well. I mean, that's surprisingly well for Orks.
Yep. All right. So I think I just start with Rampager.
All right.
So what is the profile I want?
Do I fight on death with Gaskell because 8 damage? Yeah, I'm gonna fight on death with Gaskell.
All right. I believe I'm gonna do his Reaper Chainsword sweep here. All right. That's because that gets me the AP3 to take you to the invuln on the megas. 18 attacks. Drop 2, but I get 5 explosions. Win on 3s. 17 saves at AP3 damage 2. So you guys start, I guess, just on the megas.
Okay, so that's 5 up.
All right, so that's 4 damage so far. So you just roll 4 damage so far. So on the first one.
Oh, the 5 up Phil pain?
Yep. So he can take 1 more.
Okay.
So 1's on 1 wound. All right, 2 damage. All right, so 1 dies.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 3 more.
Well, 2 more. You can only do 2 at a time, right? Because, yeah. All right, so that's 2 damage. You can roll your feeling pains. He's taking 1.
Right. So now it's 2 more.
No, it's just 1.
1 more.
Yep.
1 more. Yeah. Okay.
He's taking 2. All right, so he's dead.
All right. So now,
Makari?
can I do an order draw?
Totally. You can do the ordered.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
save.
God.
Oh my God.
All right.
He
Well,
dies
roll your
at the
feeling
end.
pains. He might roll 2 5s.
That's right.
All right. He does die.
Nah, he's dead.
Oh, that was
Very
brutal.
good, Makari. Yeah.
Brutal. All right. And the Mega
but,
1 will get to fight for sure. And he will not. So 1 Mega gets to fight. And Makari also gets to fight.
Okay. So I'm gonna choose the kill saw.
Totally.
That's 3 attacks.
Mhm.
On a 3 up.
Nice.
Oh my God.
And then
all right.
Makari gets his 2 attacks. Don't forget him. That's a lethal
Yeah,
and
that's
sustained.
right.
That's 2 lethals and 2 sustains.
All right. And
All right.
so 2
I'll
saves.
take a damage.
From Makari.
Dope.
What a hero.
I know, right? All right, cool. So then I
yeah.
will go ahead and fight with the first carnivore who's not touching the war boss. Give me 6 stacks. I'll hit you on 2s. And a wound you on 3s. All right, that's going to give you 5 saves. All right, so all the knobs are dead.
Yeah.
And the war boss will
Yeah.
take 5 damage. So he's got 1 left. He's not a truck. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Okay. Just leave it with one.
No, it's okay, buddy. I'm just being annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Then.
He hits like a truck, though.
Oh, totally. Other carnivore is gonna hit you. 2s, 3 saves. All right, so he dies.
He's dazed. Yeah.
All right. So now Gaz gets to punch the rampager, and I believe I
Alright,
spend my CP to give myself a 6-up Fiona Pain. Is that what I do? That's not only in shooting, right?
So he doesn't get the aura anymore.
No, sir.
So the strike. So 7 attacks on a 2-up
Mm-hmm.
with 1 sustain, and on a 3-up.
Yep.
So that's 4. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
no.
you don't
That's
sustain on 5s anymore because you're not leading a unit.
yeah, that's right. So 3 saves.
3 saves.
Minus 3.
-3, so saving these on 6s. Oh, jeez. So that's gonna be 4 damage. And I have a 6-up Fiona Pain. All right, so I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think might be enough, but I'm not super comfortable. You are gonna score pretty big, so you'll get 2 points for defending this.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's that. So we'll go and put 2 points, 2 bonus points on your primary. For sabotage, I will ditch it. This guy's on. Yeah, you're not going to take my home field, so I'll hold on to that. So I'll gain CP for that, and I will go and flip it on over to your turn 3. You currently hold 1 and 2, so that's going to give you 8. And then if you pass this battle shock, oh no, I got a sloppy ball pop around there, so you can't hold that. Oh no, you got 1 storm boy barely touching. So
Yeah, that's right.
if
So
you
it's
pass this
1,
battle
2.
shock, if you pass this battle shock, it's at -1.
So I think I'm gonna
Auto pass it.
insane them.
All right, it's
Yeah.
going to give you 12 points on primary. I think that's a reasonable time to do it. Why don't you
Yeah.
draw your cards before you make that decision, though? Yeah, let's draw those cards first. Area and
Defense,
defend.
area denial, and defend.
Perfect, you're good then. Good calls. Good calls.
Yeah. Okay. So now I need to do battle shock on the storm boys with -1,
Storm boys at -1. They're good.
and I think they're good. Yeah. On Gaskell.
Yep, because Makari's dead.
Well, no, actually Gaskell. Yeah, Makari is dead. Yeah, that's right.
He's battle shocked.
He's battle shocked, and
Knobs.
on these knobs.
Battle shocked. That's actually really nice. That's a big deal.
Yeah. And I think that's it. They're at full health.
Should
He's at
be
full
it,
health.
yeah. Looks
Yeah,
good to me.
that's it.
Oh, jeez. All right,
Okay.
my guys. So let's pause for a moment, and well, we're not actually pausing, right? I just want you to tell me, all right, where are you right now? How's the board looking? What do you have to do to get the win here? Because you've got a massive, we know you've got a big points lead on primary, and we have a big points lead on, or just on board pressure. But we also know that this Rampager isn't likely to die this turn. Right?
That's right. But I like him in combat.
Yeah, you
that
like him in combat. You're cool. You're fine, because I'm also not likely to kill you either. So you got some dings to deal with. These guys, you're going to probably survive the Overwatch, I assume. I might kill the Knob, but I'm not going to kill the Warboss in Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you have to do now? Your Stormboys are getting you area, so you don't even have to think about that.
The battle shock, so I...
No,
oh, no,
Gaz
they're
is
fine,
battle shocked,
actually.
and the Knobs are battle shocked, so you don't have to consider the Stormboys, so you're getting area. You're totally good there. What do you have to do to accomplish to make sure that this game is still going well?
Okay, so definitely kill the wounded one here.
Yep, it'd be nice to kill him.
I would try to retake, either kill one here with the Beast Naga boys here, which are still in the truck. Maybe move the boys here. They won't be able to charge, but because they're too far away. I mean, it's a 9-inch charge, which is kind of ambitious, and they can move 9, which has a 5-inch charge, which is more doable. So I'm thinking actually maybe moving the knobs also here
Okay.
and try and retake it from you as well.
All right.
That's my thought process.
I think that seems reasonable. Because if you can kill these two right now, I think you've probably gotten in the bag. I just won't have the ability to have enough stuff to get through you.
Yeah. All right.
All right, man.
So I think that's what I'll do. All right. So do I need anything for command phase?
Oh, you know what?
No, I don't.
Actually, let's do this. After you fail that battle shock, I'm gonna terror shades you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna do it on the Knob squad, not on the Gas squad. So I'll roll 6d6, and every 4 up, I'm gonna regain a wound on that Rampager.
Fair enough.
Let's do that. Oh, all right. So the Knob squad
My
takes
God.
5 wounds.
All right. So
2, 3, 4, and 5.
dies, wounded.
There we go. You have to forgive me being
Cool.
slow there. Chaos Knights, I don't play them a whole bunch. I know them pretty well, I just don't play them a whole bunch. So you'll have to forgive me on being slow in that uptake.
Yeah, Terror Shades. I just wait for someone to fail Battle Shock so I can
Yep.
suck the life out of him, literally.
So,
Okay.
Barnes,
So
the keybind is a number 2 to lower and number 3 to raise your HP.
Yeah. All right. So do I want to put here we go on these boys? I don't think
Here
so.
we
Because
go.
6. I'll give them a 7, a 5. They can move 6, which will be quite all right.
Mhm.
All right. So I'll start by moving them.
Makes sense to me. Oh, and I don't think I ever rolled my battle shock on this brigand, so let me roll that for you. Because I think I just avoided that. All right, so he did pass, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just for posterity's sake, though, I should have done that. I don't think I did.
Yeah, I forgot about to mention that too. So these guys.
The Storm Boys approach. Seems like a sneaky little assault. Get a nice little power claw through.
Yeah. Making sure I lock this in.
Hell yeah.
So this is a 4.
Go and finish move your models. I'm just gonna walk 2 feet behind me and grab a drink out of my fridge.
All right.
Everybody, listen to All Star. He's gonna sing to you. He promised me. He's gonna sing Linkin
Oh my
Park.
God.
It's gonna be great.
You don't want me singing. I mean, you probably do, but I'm gonna save the tears from the viewers.
So I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I like beer a lot, but like Norway just has a weirdly amazing like alcohol-free beer brewing scene. And
Okay.
so this is like a lime-infused ale that this company makes, and it is freaking awesome. I'm not afraid to drink alcohol. I'll have it occasionally. I just don't drink it very often. So, but I do love the taste of beer, so I tend to do a lot of alcohol-free beer. So for those of you who watch these streams and think I'm just a raving drunk, I'm not. It's almost never has alcohol in it. Almost.
All right. So I'm trying here something else. Trying to get rid of this. I mean, it's more of a nuisance, but
He's
maybe
dick.
get rid of him. Yeah. Might help me just a bit.
Sure.
Also gain control of this objective.
Sure.
They will move. Do I even need to move them? This. And this truck gonna stay put, and she's even gonna guard it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move the truck just a bit here. Oh wait, no, I need to disembark first. All right.
Disembark. Do it. Yeah, this is the time to pull the pressure on. This is a place where I find a lot of people who play melee pressure armies make a mistake. because they'll be like, oh, I had my big go turn. Now it's time for me to conserve points. It's not true. You had a big go turn. I managed to survive with some key units. Now you have to pour the fire on the gasoline, right? Because now you have to either finish it or you lose. It's just the way it is, and that's honestly that is what I call the Tau of the melee army, right? And we accept that playing the melee pressure list. We know it's going to happen. Sometimes the plan doesn't work and you lose. It's okay. It's just how it is. But it's when you let up on the gas, when you shouldn't let up the gas, that you shouldn't lose, right? So right now you have a pressure advantage. Maybe something survived that you didn't want to survive, but now you really have to finish it. You don't pull back and just conserve. So I like what you're doing. This is the correct plan.
All right. Good.
Mike, I was in the military from like 2008 till 2012, I think. That sounds right. Yeah, right out of high school. Yeah, that's right.
All right. I think I'm done with the movement.
He's done with the movement. He did it.
All right. So onto shooting. Do I grenade? Hey, wait! I didn't get the CP and I didn't move the grots. So
Let's see if the
just
can give it to you. Oh, they're so pro. They're so pro.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna even move with these guys just a bit.
Yep.
Measurement.
Everybody likes to measure movement. And guys, one of the really cool things about TTS is you get to try armies and you get to try models that you don't necessarily own. So like there's certain styles of armies that I wanted to try. Like I don't own 2 Land Raider Redeemers and 4 Impulsors, but if I wanted to play, 6 squads of Assault Intercessors and 6 Captains, I can do that on TTS, and it lets me know if it's worth actually investing in that on the table. It's not, by the way, but it's one of the cool things about TTS, so I highly recommend you guys start playing on TTS. And the Happy Crumpet Wargaming server, if you become a member, we run regular tournaments for our server members, and it's a great place to learn how to get better. All right, my guy.
All right.
Where are we grenading?
So I think I'm gonna not grenade because I want to save a reroll just in case I mess up some of my charges.
Cool.
And I'm gonna shoot. Let me see. I'm gonna shoot with the death copters
Into the 4-1 guy?
here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So 3d3.
Oh, that's 4.
Just 4.
Okay.
Oh
it's
my
way
God.
better than the 8 shots. All right, rerolls. Oh, it's 2 of them.
Good
That's
save.
funny. I definitely don't get cover from them, so... All right, cool. I have 1 wound left.
All right, and I'm gonna shoot with these death copter onto him as well.
Yep. Makes sense to me. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
9
that's
shots.
better.
I love Def Copter so
Up.
much.
I know you do.
Twin linked.
I like them also.
All right, I will get cover from this one, I think, or maybe not. Yeah, I definitely get cover
I
from
think,
him.
yeah.
All right, he dies. Does he blow? He does not. Sad.
All right. All right, I think I'm done with shooting, so let's move on to charges. So I think, do I get greedy here?
Oh, sick, Mike. Man, let's go to here.
Okay, so I'm gonna charge with the boys onto this brigand.
Yes, sir. They made it. Holy crap, did they make it?
God.
They're so freaking ready to rock and roll.
I mean, I was ready to benching the Orks after.
Dude, Orks are good. They have to be played. You have to base. You don't get a choice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Orks are actually they're good. I don't think they can win like top meta stuff right now. But honestly, all right, that's not fair. There's certain armies that are not top of the meta that I think just counter Orks. Death Guard, for example. But like Orks, I think actually, yeah, Custodians counter them. I mean, Custodians aren't good, but they counter Orks. So it's like Orks really struggle with your gatekeeper armies, but actually I think they play really well into the better armies in the game. So like they're really good into Nids, they're really good into Sisters, they're quite good into Imperial Guard. They struggle with the Aquilins, of course, but everything else they do really good into Imperial Guard. I think Orks are in a very fine place right now. They do need to fix the Waaagh. The Waaagh being tied to Battle Round and not turn is pretty messed up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna charge with these knobs.
Yeah.
To Sloppity. 7. And the Stormbolt is still put. And the Beast Boss is gonna attempt.
Well, you got a 4-inch in this one, right?
Yeah, I got a 4-ring with this one. And yeah, so yeah, just gonna charge him.
Yep. Perfect.
6.
Shadow Gaming, I think GSC is actually pretty dang good right now. They've got a lot of play. I know you're asking about how do you deal with armor contempt. I mean, dude, you just deal with it, right? Like, what can I tell you? Ridge Runners give you a bonus blip of AP, right? So they can start increasing the amount of AP of your guns. There's a lot of strategies for it. You can book a coaching call and we can go in depth on it. But yeah, GSC is pretty freaking good right now. Tons of mission play.
Gonna charge with the knobs on the second War Dog.
Yes, sir. They made it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Just make it.
They 100% made it.
Makes it. All right. And I think that's it. Oh, the Storm Boys. The Storm Boys are gonna charge onto this brigand.
And the reason why he's doing this, guys, is he wants to stop me from moving. He knows the Storm Boys are not going to kill this brigand. He knows my brigand's going to kill them and shooting next turn. But he doesn't want me moving at all because he knows he's going to get a big primary lead, but I'm going to end up killing all of his models, and he doesn't want me able to catch up. That is the whole point.
Do I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do this as well.
All right.
All right.
Once again, it's just stopping me from moving.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea. It's also making me hit on 3s with all my guns and stuff, which is not bad. Like it's better than hitting on 2s for him, right?
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
All right, my dude. Where are we starting? First off, take a battle shock on these guys. Take a battle shock on your Storm Boys. Take a battle shock on... Well, Gaskell's already battle shock.
Oh my god. Yeah, Storm Boys might be crucial.
Ooh,
and I think...
He's leadership 7. Yeah, you fail because you're at -1 leadership.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I won't get area denial, so that's nice.
So this is what... So, like, if you guys watch my streams with, like, say, my Blood Angels, Dante does this to people all the time, where suddenly they just can't score area denial. So these battle shock abilities that people say are useless, they're wrong, man. The battle shock abilities are really strong in this game. Really, really strong.
Especially combined with the -1.
So, just roll on them?
Yeah, on the knobs.
They fail.
They're battle shocked.
Ooh.
Oh,
get out of here, guys. You don't exist. You're not real.
And on Gaskell, he's still battle shock.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
so he stays battle shock.
Exactly.
And I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything in range. All right.
Excuse me.
So I'm gonna start. Well, it doesn't matter actually. So I'm gonna start here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pile in. He was not in base to base, but now we do. And I think, do I fit here? Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Cool. So he can join in as well. And I think everyone can fight.
Makes sense.
All right. So that's 8 chopot. So that's 24. On A2 up with rerolls.
That's a lot of 6s.
Yeah. And on a 5 up.
The 6s explode.
Yeah, I put them.
They're not lethal though, so you gotta roll them still.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, so 6s to wound. You're not on strength 6 anymore. You're strength 5 again.
Oh, that's right. So.
All right, I'll take 3.
And the boss with 6 attacks.
Hitting on 2.
Go up.
Reroll that 1. Ooh, good 2 explosions, solid. Looking for 4s.
And 4 up.
Oh, dead as hell. I don't blow.
All right. I'm already in engagement, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
So now this boss.
4 attacks.
4 attacks. 2 up.
You actually don't hit me on 2s. You hit me on 3s because aren't you -1 to hit and wound me now because you're battle shocked.
That's right. So sustained.
Yep. And then wounding me on 5s. No wins.
Right.
And then the 1 knob. He's got 3 attacks.
This single power claw.
Hits on
4 up
4s.
with sustain.
Yep, perfect. And then 6s to wound. Nothing.
All right.
And so this battle shock mechanism that Chaos Knights have is really strong because now Gaz is going to be hitting me on 3s. He's going to be wounding me on 4s, not 3s, which is really big.
I think the ability is only -1 to wound.
Is it only -1 to wound?
-1.
Yeah.
No, it's -1 to hit, but
and
you
-1
get
to wound.
+1 to wound. You get +1 to wound.
I get +1 to wound. Okay, all right, forgive me. -1 to hit. So then I do owe you a save for the knob. Forgive me.
Yeah, that's right.
5 up. All right, so I will take 2 damage. All right. Your charges for your boys.
All right. So that's 9 chopot.
Yep.
27 on a 4 up. Oh, well, they're good. So
Yep.
3 up.
3 ups. 2 explosions. Wounds on 6s. Ooh, good ones. 4s.
Yeah.
I take 2. And then a claw. 1 hit.
4 up.
No wound.
No wound.
We got Storm Boys.
Okay. 3 up. 5 up, I think, because no, it's 6 up. So
All right, I'll take 2. And then the claw. Ooh, 2 hits. Holla. That's a wound.
Yep.
Safe.
saved. And chopot.
The Death Copter.
The spinning blade. Death
Spinning
copter.
blades. Let's see, 15.
It's 18, I think, right?
No, only 5
6
attacks.
attacks.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I was clicking on my guy, not your guy. I'm stupid. You're a
Yeah.
smart boy.
Okay, so 3 up.
Yep. 3 explosions.
And that's
Strength,
5
yeah.
against
6.
10, so 6s.
Right, I'll take 2. And then these
And
guys.
War Boss, that's
Hits on 4s. Or hits on 3s. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so 2
3s.
hits. Wounds
On 2, I think.
I don't even know if I have a invuln in this guy. Yeah, he has a 5 up.
You probably have.
He has 5 up. Saved 1, so I'll take 2.
And the Power Claw.
It's on 4s. 2 hits because of the explosion.
Right.
That'll be 1 wound. Needed 5. Nope. But I'll take 2. But that means I'll just auto pass them, and I will hold that objective, which is no. Yes, because these guys are battle side too. Whew, jeez. That's nice.
And now you can attack here.
Alrighty then. So I think I probably just do Reaper Chainsword again. Oh no, I should do Warp Strike Claw.
The Warp Strike, yeah, the strike.
Yeah, I should do the Warp Strike Claw. 12 attacks. Yep. 2s. 3.
Oh my god. No, sustain.
No, I
wait, you didn't end the charge. Yeah.
7 on your invuln.
All right.
Oh, no, those 2s actually wound because let me just check my roll.
Just +1 to wound.
Yep.
That's right.
So 8 saves, not 7. Yep.
So 4 up. Yeah, he's dead.
Poof. I don't want to engage anyone, so I will not consolidate.
And you can attack here.
Yeah, I think I just do the sweep into your Snagas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll do 12 attacks. This is going to give me 2s. And 3s. Alright, no armor save, so those just go straight to your 6 Infernal Pains. AP2.
All right.
That kills 8.
So 8 dice.
So that should give me my objective
1,
back.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I killed an orb.
Ah, nice. All right, then you'll keep the objective.
Yep.
Well, you'll deny me the objective. You don't keep it, but you deny it to me.
2,
6, 7, 8, and I have 8.
7. They're battle shocked.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Well.
So it's yours. It's yours.
Oh, marvelous. Alrighty then. Then I'll just do a punch back with my sloppity bile piper. Whatever this guy does, he has a Marauder, which is going to be 4 taxing on 3s. And they're lethal. 2 hits. 2 wounds, no AP. Kills a knob, Warboss takes a wound.
Yeah, that's right.
I've got 1 brigand hitting your Deathcopters. It's going to be 4 attacks. I'll hit you on 3s, and I'll wound you on at least 4s. So that'll be 3 saves, no AP.
4 up.
Right.
Takes everything. Okay. So on this guy.
Brigand into your Storm Boys. 2 hits. 2 saves, no AP.
5 up.
Kills a guy.
Takes 1.
Then a Brigand into your boys. All hit. 3 saves, no AP.
5 up.
Kills 2.
Kills 2. 1, 2.
Alright, I think that's everything. So it's just switch on over if you don't mind. Are you going to keep area or are you going to get rid of it?
Let me think about it. I got a CP, so I think I'm going to keep it.
Yep.
And defense stronghold happens on your turn, right? End of your opponent's. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm keeping both of them.
Yeah, because I can't deny you. Defense stronghold. It's literally impossible. Okay, so now let's figure out how I will win this game. So I do get 3 on my defend. I'll get rid of that now. I'll draw my 2 cards, Overwhelming Force and an Establish of the Locust. So I'm going to get, I hold 1 objective here, and I hold an objective here because I'm going to auto pass the Sloppity Bile Pepper. The company will cost me 1 CP. So it's going to get me 8. And I am going to go ahead and, can I guard with a unit that falls back? That's a good question. For each objective mark that the player controls, you can select 1 unit. Yes, I can guard it with a unit that I can. So I'll guard it with the Sloppity Bile Pepper.
Good to know.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to guard it here with this carnivore because I think you could fairly easily kill him. So I'll guard it with the carnivore instead. So I'll put down a little flag saying that's where I'm guarding. I have to take this off of you or you'll score it. So I could do this. That'll take that off of you, which is good. I think I want to leave this guy here so he can just shoot into the boys. So I'll spend...
Okay, can you pass over them?
Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP for Tear Shades. For Nightshades, I mean. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll spend that CP for his Nightshades. And we'll just stay wholly within terrain. So we'll knock that thing away. That takes me down to 0 CP. Rampager is just going to move 8 inches because I'll do a little rotation nonsense. All right. Thank you. This brigand is probably just going to be... We'll fall this Bile Piper back. How do I want to fall him back? Oh, he probably only moves like 5, right? Yeah, he'll just have to come off the objective for right now. Yeah, he'll just come off. This dude will just walk to be here. I'm going to touch.
Right.
So you're going to shoot the Storm Boys to kill them. You're going to shoot the Deathcopters. You're going to shoot the Warboss and Storm Boys. You're going to shoot at these boys, and there'll be a problem for another time. And no, you're going to shoot these guys. And then you're going to charge these guys and then consolidate back into them. All right, that's the game plan, guys. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and shoot his Diabolus Heavy Stubber into the boys over here. I'm going to have 6 shots. And wound on 4s. 1 save. No AP into the boy squad, sir.
1 dice.
Got him. Hey-oh. Then this brigand here is going to shoot Meltas and Reaper into the Warboss, and his Havoc will go into the Storm Boys. Meltas into the Warboss. Both hit. Both wound. Alright, he's dead.
There's one. Yeah, that's because of the Melta.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a Havoc.
All right.
Is going to be 4 shots. Hits on 2s. Wounds on 4s. So 2 of them.
On the force.
No AP because they were not the closest. Right, kills 2.
2 dice. So 1, 2.
Then this War Dog will shoot Meltas and Chain Cunnins into the Deathcoptas, and then Havoc into the Storm Boys.
All right.
So we'll do the Chain Cannon first, because one of you guys has a wound left. Alright, that's going to be 3 saves at AP2 into the Deathcoptas.
6 up. Now he
Kills
1
the guy,
dies.
1 takes 2. And then I've got 2 Meltas, 2 hits, 1 save. Kills the guy. And then the Havoc into them is going to be 2 shots, 1 hits, and it's going to wound you on that 1 AP. Or no AP, sorry. Safe.
Saves.
And then we have this War Dog. He's going to shoot everything into the boys, except for the Havoc, which is going to shoot into the Storm Boys. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to shoot the Havoc and one Melt and the Meltas into the Storm Boys, and we'll just shoot the Reaper into the boys.
Okay.
Reaper into the boys. All right, kills 3 boys. And then we'll have the Havoc. Yeah, AP2, right?
1, 2, sleep.
Then we'll have the Melta into the Storm Boys. Hits on 3s. I should have done the Havoc first. That was stupid of me. All right, kills the Storm Boy. And then the Havoc for 1 shot. Hits. And wounds. No AP. Bad ordering on my part. Good, saved it.
Yeah.
So that should have been the Melta I shot second. Should have shot the Havoc first there, guys. That's my fault. Learned from my mistakes. And then we have this Carnivore has a Havoc launcher, and I think he's just going to shoot it into your Gretchen there.
Right.
All right, it's going to be 8 shots. Going to hit you on 4s because I'm engaged. And 2s. All right, you're going to have 4 saves. 6 ups.
All right. So.
You got plenty of cover, so.
Yeah, okay. 6 up.
The old 6 ups. Ooh, jeez, just kills
Oh
one
my
crop.
god.
Brutal.
Yep.
All right, spicy, spicy, spicy. That's all of that. So let's get into some charges. I will charge my Rampager into the guys right in front of him. Charge both squads. 6. So I'm just gonna rotate him like this and move him only 4. What I want to do is like that, so that I can consolidate. Now I'm going to consolidate into them anyway. All right, that works. Then any other charges I want to make? Nope. So it is time to fight. So I'm going to do a big sweep attack. I'll put, let's go with, I don't know, 8 attacks into the knobs and then 10 attacks into the snaggas.
All right.
We'll put 12 into the snaggas, 6 into the knobs. 12 into the snaggas. All right. All right, that's going to give you 8. So that's 2 damage each. So.
Okay, so 8. That's 16 basically. In 2s, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because you get invulns on the beast boss. So just take 3 first.
Okay.
So just make sure that the 3 boys die first. So you
Oh wait, that was on the knobs?
No, this was into the snaggas.
Okay.
Yeah, knobs are next.
So that's 3
2s.
6s.
And 2s for that.
In 2s.
Okay, so that kills the 3
yeah,
boys.
so they died.
And then you're gonna have 5 saves into the beast boss.
All right, that's right.
Yeah, no problem. Easily solved. Okay.
Oh
hello.
my god.
And then we'll do 6 attacks into the knob. Here we go. Hit all on 2s. And we'll wound on 4s. All right, so the knob dies, and then the war boss has 2 saves.
All right.
Okay, so your characters don't die. I respect that. Well, that's that. So then you fight next.
Okay, so I'll start with the war boss. Well, I'm not gonna kill the carnivore. He's not in engagement with him. I'm gonna fight with the war boss
Yep.
because he's dying next.
So you'll hit on 4s because you're still battle shocked on him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All
4
right.
ups.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
that's right. 4 up. 2 saves.
All right, with the
Thanks.
5s. All right, I'll take 2. 1, 2. I'll just go and punch back with. I'll punch with the brigand first up here. He's got 4 hits on 3s. No damage. Then you probably punch with the cops, I think.
Yeah. So 6.
6. Hey-yo!
On a 3 up. Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
And a 5 up. Yeah, nothing.
All right, I'll punch the war boss. 6 stacks. All hit. Wins on 2s. 5 saves on the war boss.
I think you have reroll to 1s because you are within the aura of him.
Oh,
Reroll to hit
jeez.
of 1s.
No, I hit with everything. I just wounded. I rolled 1.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Oh yeah.
But you're right.
Okay, so
All right, he dies.
yeah, he dies.
And then I will do this. Oh, you know what? I think I'll... Do I want to move him? Yeah, let's move him. Alright,
All right, so I'm gonna punch him with the base boss.
totally cool.
So 6 attacks.
Mhm.
Wait, do I want to do this or do I want to do the? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Snagger Claw. So that's 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
On a 3 up.
2 hits. Wins on 4s. 1 wound.
And yeah.
I'll take 2. Alright, I believe that is the... Oh, I'll punch your Death Copter with my Brigand.
Yep.
Just 1 damage. No damage, no damage. Alright, so
Alright,
that is
so
my
just-
turn. So I... Overwhelming, I
We just need to
definitely
fight
get-
here with the boys.
Oh, yeah. You can go do that.
So 4. So 12.
Mhm.
3 up. And 6 up. And the the Beast Claw.
The Power Claw, sir. Power Claw. Alright.
Power Claw. That's right. So nothing.
Alright,
Go.
so I'm going to ditch Locust. And I'm going to score 5 on Overwhelming. Gets me CP. We'll pops it on over to you. You have 1 objective.
This one. Do
And
I get 2 points each
you got-
turn or
you got-
just?
Only when you guard it, and you did not successfully guard it this turn. Because you guarded this one.
I did guard.
No,
Oh,
you
I
guarded
can only
here,
guard
that's why
one.
the banner was there. I believe you can only guard 1. Can you guard 2?
There's no scores.
Oh, no,
Then
you
for
could guard
each
it. You could
object-
guard 2. Alright, yeah, then you would get 2 for this one. Cool, so give yourself a bonus 2.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I should have been guarding that one previously.
All right.
No big deal. Doesn't matter.
So. Okay. So area denial and defense stronghold I do get.
Area of Violence
I
and
get-
Defense Stronghold, baby.
So the
Draw a card.
I need to draw 1 card.
Extend Battle
Extend Battle
Lines.
Lines.
That's a good one. You got it. Done.
Yeah, that's right. So I need to retake this from you,
Yes, sir.
and I need to. I won't be able to kill this knight.
Nope.
But I can. But it's just gonna terror shade above him. But all right,
Let's do
maybe
some
I just
battle
gonna
shocks.
be. Yeah. All right. So I'll start with the Stone Boys.
Mhm.
They're still -1.
Yep. They pass.
They're good. And on the
Death
Death Copter.
That looks like a fail.
Yeah.
On to your boys.
And boys.
Let's pass.
And the
Truck.
Beast Boss is good. The truck. Oh, the truck got fixed, but it still needs a battle shock.
Nice one. That's a fail, so you don't square that primary. Which means you don't get the guardian points either, so you get 0 on that.
All right, so
Because battle shock mechanisms are very powerful, people.
that's right.
And then the boys.
Boys
That's pass.
they're
and then
good.
the Grots.
And the Grots.
That's pass.
Yeah.
And good news is
All
you
right.
get area denial.
I do, and I need to bring a different unit here. Guard it. For next turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, movement.
Movement.
Do I get one more CP? No, not this time.
They found all the good bits, man. The thieving little scavengers.
That's right. I'm gonna.
I would fly over them, cause mortals, right?
Wait, I have 5 more movement.
No, you don't have to
so
do
I
that.
can-
Here, you can just do like this. Pew, done. You
And
did it.
go back. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
You only have
so-
to do it with one model.
Yeah, but it's per each model. Is
No,
that right?
no, it's for the unit. You only have to do it with one model, and then you roll a dice for every unit in the model, and for every model in the unit. So you can just
Okay.
then do this to touch this to make sure I don't score if you fail to kill me. Right?
All right. So
3 dice.
let's do the mortals.
I'll take 2.
4 up.
Perfect. So now you're in position to come run up for like a tank shock or whatever. Shoot me with rockets. All the good stuff.
That's right. Yeah. I think I'm.
Yep,
Do
yep.
want to do some tank shock?
Absolutely. Darn too.
So they can do area denial. He's battle shocked. I think I'm gonna try with the boys to do some damage onto you, but that's 6.
Mhm.
I'll be back like this.
Yes, sir.
With him and with him.
One thing you could do here, right, is you could just advance to deny me the objective. Because if you charge me and you don't
Grots?
with the grots, absolutely, or with them, right? So one thing you could do with them is you could just line the wall here, because you know you can't kill me, right? You're done trying to kill me. Trying to kill me is over.
Yeah.
The only thing you could potentially do is you could fall back to this beast boss, throw grenades, and then try to kill me with them, but you know I'm going to heroic you and kill you. So you might be able to kill the carnivore, but then I'm going to heroic with a rampage the second you do it, right?
That's right.
So the other option is that you could just advance the grots to completely deny all my primary on this side. You could put a wall here to make sure that it gets very challenging for me to handle this, because even though I could Nightshade, I still won't be able to land there if you just move block me, right?
Yeah.
You've denied me primary on, which means you put me on a 4. I don't think you can deny me on this, but that's okay. You put me on a 4. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I need to leave them here because of area denial, so
Yep.
I think I maybe advance with the grots and do some.
Yeah, you don't want to
some
charge with the grots there, right? You definitely don't want to charge them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna advance.
So there's
get-
ways
ooh,
to
nice.
handle models when you can't kill them, right? So a lot of times you just do this. And you just say, nope, no soup for you. Right? You put them like all the way 12 out there. And now suddenly I'm going to have the Nightshades to get over here, but this means that your boys can stand over here, which means I can't Nightshades because there's nowhere for me to land. You see?
Yeah.
So now this boy unit doesn't die. I mean, you can actually even put them back here to get you a little cover because you know I'm going to shoot with brigands. So you can even just bring them a little backwards. Get you a little bit of cover. Bring these guys over here. Make it a little bit harder. Maybe just leave like the 1 out there. Just to stop me from landing. Because I would have to land like this and now I can't. So you've move blocked me. How cool is that?
Yeah. Why not put one of them on the objective? Because
Sure.
it's not mine right now. Yeah.
Sure. Definitely.
So, and I think
And that'll make it sticky as well.
Storm Boys.
Well, actually, it's command phase. I think that makes it sticky.
Yeah, the command phase.
Yeah.
So this Storm Boy is gonna come back here. I think I need to also battle shock this one. I didn't do that, and he's also good.
All good. That's the best Storm Boy in the world. He's immortal.
I agree. And I think that's it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Because this is what we have to ask ourselves, right? It's like, how do we win? And you don't win by trying to kill me, because you can't kill anything for the rest of the game. Maybe you get lucky and kill this guy, right? You get a tank shock or something, so maybe you kill this guy. but you're not going to kill anything else. So what you have to do is you have to stop me from scoring. That's what you have to do. Right?
Yeah, I think that's one of my issues. I mean, I keep try and kill you
Yes.
instead of think about the scoring.
Good. So then this should be very valuable for you. Perfect. And actually, one thing that we want to do with these Storm Boys is we want to make sure that my Rampager can't land here either. Because I could stand here, right, and take it from you.
Yeah.
So now you're safe.
All right.
Cool. All right, let's get into your
So
shooting.
I'm gonna even grenade with the Storm Boys.
So you go down to 2 CP. Throw some grenades. Oof, that's 4. I got 4 left. That bodes well.
Right. And with the Death Copter,
3 shots.
that's 3 shots.
3 hits.
5. Oh.
Still better than 8 shots. Rerolling.
Rerolling. That's
Save.
1. All right. And I think
You can shoot your rockets to try to kill the Bible Piper. Why not?
Oh, he has 1 left. Yeah, why not? So
D3.
D3.
That's big 3.
That's good.
Ah, so close. You missed.
It's 6 up. Yeah,
you're engaged. Yeah.
And I think that's it for shooting.
Now, did you want to follow this Beast Boss back, by the way?
I don't think so, because
what I think I probably would have done is I probably would have moved him to be like right here.
Okay, why?
Well, because now you're just gonna let me kill
Oh,
him.
because you can't move.
Right.
Actually.
Exactly. I mean, I can, right? Like I can Nightshade this guy over here, but it's like it gets a little tricky.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there's no reason to just let me kill him right now. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's go to the charge phase.
And you're not gonna charge anything. Oh, except for the truck. Yeah, you'll charge the truck because you're gonna tank shock.
Truck.
You don't need to roll that.
And I'm gonna tank shock.
8 dice. Just the one.
One mortal.
Do you want to charge the copter?
I think I'm gonna charge with the copter and with the Storm Boy.
Yeah, definitely. You want this guy dead for sure.
And I'm gonna charge with the Death Copters. Oh my god.
They're so eager. They're so eager.
All right.
Yep. It's good. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, man.
I
do the fight.
think that's it. Yeah. All right. You can interrupt.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing. Yeah, you can interrupt here and kill one. So I'm gonna start with the Death Copters.
Well, maybe the Storm Boy, right? Because that's the only thing I would actually kill on an interrupt. There's no way I kill it. I deal 4 damage to a copter.
Yeah, actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes more sense. So
exactly.
4 up.
1 hit.
And 5 up. All right. So do you interrupt?
No, of course not.
No. All right. All right. So 3 up.
3 ups.
With 3 sustain.
Yes, sir. Looking for 6s.
And 6 up.
Oh, copter's coming in hot.
Nice.
Got 1 wound left. Can the truck finish me? 4 attacks.
God.
Or 3 attacks, sorry. You're not in the wall. What am I talking about? Hitting on 4s.
That's 4 up.
2 hits. No wounds. Wrecking ball. The wrecking ball.
Let's go, Wrecking Ball. And I think that's it.
That's it. All right, so I'll just go ahead and punch my brigand into your boys up here. 4 attacks. And 3s. 1 save. Good. And then you can punch me.
Saved.
Or punch here. It doesn't matter. Nothing else really matters.
All right. The
1
claw.
Hit. Wounds out of 5. That's a wound. AP 2. I'll take 2 damage. Poof poof. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 12.
Yes. 3 up. And 6 up.
2 of them.
2 saves.
Take a damage. Down to 7. All right.
And I think you can punch back.
I'll just punch into your copter here. 4 attacks. None of this actually matters. I'm just rolling it because we kind of have to. You got 3 saves, no AP. Take 1 wound, and then you punch me with a
Felt
death
1.
to 5 attacks. Or 6 attacks, yeah. And then looking for 6s.
3 up and 6 up.
No damage. Okay, cool. And that is going to be it. You will get area for 5.
Right.
And you'll get extend for 5. Dang, solid turn. I'll draw 2 cards. I get bring it down and secure no man's land. Right now, I don't think I own this because you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so you took this off of me. So I'm only going to get a 4, which is very, 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 very frustrating. But it's a good move. It's the correct move. That's how you win this game, right?
Yeah.
I do owe you a battle shock on this nerd, so I will roll it. He passes, which is nice.
Very good.
Okay. That's the only battle shock I have. Can I Terra Shade this way? That's how I'll do it. So I'll spend my CP to Terra Shade this one. And I will Terra Shade this one as well. And that's all I'll do. Then this guy, he can probably see. Can he see the Storm Boys right here? I always forget. I don't know. I never know how tall these nerds are. So he definitely can't see Storm Boys there. But
The Brigand?
yeah.
I mean, he can see through the walls, but I don't think
Nah,
he can
I don't think
actually
he can
see
see
the
the Storm
Storm
Boys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
think he can do it. All right, so the Storm Boys probably just hanging out, doing their thing, whatever they want to do. All right, and with that, let's go ahead and we'll guard this one. We'll guard this one. Oh, I would have been guarding, so I'll get the 2 points for guarding that one, because we can guard multiple objectives, as we found out, and that's it. So let's do a quick shooting phase. So I'm going to shoot a Havoc Launcher into some grots here. Hitting on...
Right.
Or D6 plus 1 or something. So 2 shots. Hits on 3s and 2s. Alright, 1. 6 up save.
I'm going to save it on the round herd, so
Take a
it's
4.
4 up.
He takes
Nah,
away.
takes it.
We got a Diabol's Heavy Stubber. We'll shoot you. He's got 6 stacks. Alright, that's going to be 4 saves. No AP.
Alright, so I'm going to do...
Ordered.
Ordered.
Alright.
Save, dies, and dies.
Yep.
So, dead and dead.
Alright. This War Dog will shoot everything into these boys. We got a Reaper autocannon. And this is going to be hitting you on 2s. When you on 3s. Kills 4 boys. Oh, no, this guy's closer. This is a closer. No, yeah, he's a closer model, so you have an armor save of, it's only AP1. Alright, kills 4 boys.
Yeah.
And then the Melted Gun. Alright, kills. They're dead. Alright, this War Dog will shoot the Reaper into the Deathcopter, the Melta into the Deathcopter, and the Havoc can go into the Storm Boys. Melta first. Both missed. Reaper. Alright, 5 saves. Looking out safe. Looking for 6s. Dead. And then the Havoc into the Storm Boys in the center. It's going to be 5 shots. Let's see. 2 hits. No wounds. Oh, I think that's going to be all the shooting. Oh, this guy's a melee. He can shoot. So he will shoot his Meltas into the Deathcopters. And he'll shoot his Reaper into the Knob.
Mm-hmm.
And the Havoc can go into these things.
You even see them, so that's will be on a 3 up.
Yep. So Reaper into the Knob. It's on 3s. 3s. Alright, so that Knob is dead. And then the Meltas. It's on 3s. 2s. 1 invuln. Alright, kills a Kapta. Havoc into the Storm Boys. And 4s. Just one save, no AP. Kills the Storm Boy. Yep. Alright, and with that, I do believe it is time to do some charges. So Carnivore's just going to charge the boys. It's a 3. I'm just going to reroll it, because he can. We'll take a 9 instead.
That's why. All right.
And then we'll do the Rampager into the Gruts. Take a 5. Then we'll do the Sloppity Bile Piper into the Storm Boy. He's a 6. That's a fail. And I think that is going to be it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. You can probably just pick the Gretchen up, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. I will pile in and tag your Beast Boss, so you can't proc some dead wounds on a charge. I'll go ahead and do the Carnivore. Sweep attack. I think it's 12, right? Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
Cool. He's probably too far away to reroll one. No, he can reroll the ones. Nice. And then that's gonna be 9 dead boys. So that's the squad, I think.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and it's 9. So.
And yeah.
All right, that's good. And I can't tag, so that's okay. You get to fight first over here.
All right. So that's got that.
10 copies.
12.
No, 12, yes. Solid. Full house. 1
Yep.
wound.
Eh.
I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll it. Nope, he dies. Does he blow? No. All right.
Right. And just the Beast Boss here.
Yes, sir.
Gonna do the 4 attacks. On a 3 up.
Mhm.
And on, I think he doesn't wound
2 damage.
actually.
Yeah, he's an anti-monster vehicle for it.
4 up. Yeah.
So I take 2.
4 up. Yep.
All right, and that is gonna be it, man. All right, so end of the turn, I am gonna get to bring it down for what? Just 2 points. Oh no, it's vehicle unit. I didn't kill any vehicles.
Yeah, you did kill the Death Copter here.
Oh, I did
Oh,
kill
yeah.
one, so I'll get 2 on that. Yep, and secure will get me 5. All right, into your final turn.
All right.
Bring it down.
Bring it down and establish locus.
Mhm.
I can do this with them and bring it down. There is no easy target.
Locust, you
I
can get
think.
4 points on it, right? If you just come here.
Do I need to be wholly within?
Nope. I don't think so.
All right.
All you gotta do is pass the battle shock, which is. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with Battle Shock on the knob,
Mhm.
on the Storm Boys, sorry. And they're
Knob
Battle
is-
Shocked.
Balls. All right, that sucks.
Yeah.
Coptus can still do it though if they pass. Balls. Dude, Battle
Doesn't wanna
Shock
happen.
is a beast. It sucks, dude. It's super strong.
And
Shock doesn't matter.
yeah, okay. So
Yep.
I don't get any primary because you stole all of my objective.
Yeah, sounds right.
All right. So I'll move on to the movement.
So I think the only thing you can do now is try to deny me points, but we can basically just go and draw cards because I don't think it's possible for you to win now.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. So if you were to try to deny me points, the only way I think you could do it is to deny me, say, like, no prisoners. So you would run these guys away this direction. You would just tag the brigand again with the truck. You might be able to kill the brigand, right? Which could deny me some points. So maybe we'll do the shooting and we'll try another tank shock. Yeah, let's try that.
All right. So I think that Copter has grenade keyword. I'm not
They
sure.
100% have the grenades. So first you're gonna fly over him and you're gonna try to roll 2
Yeah,
dice
that-
for mortals.
Right.
So I take none, but then wait, no, they're battle shock, so you can't grenade.
Ah,
Battle shock's a
never
total
mind.
bitch. So let's shoot, and then we'll do the charge with truck to try to
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot with the Death Copter, D3. So that's 1 more. 5 up.
Holla. Rerolling.
And
Nothing.
nope. And I'm not gonna shoot with the truck. And
I think that's it,
I
man.
think I'm also, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna move here.
Put him in
And
place.
yeah, tank shock.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, okay. So one more, thank you.
Sport.
4 mortals.
Yeah, so now I'll have to take a battle shock on him, so I might not get this objective. And you'll charge with them as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge.
Mhm.
Let's see how the fight goes.
Roll
So
that fight, baby.
3 up.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Revenge of the Captas. Getting on 6s. That's 3 of them. That's enough. He lives on 1. Can the truck do it?
I'm gonna try with that
The Wrecking Ball.
wrecking ball.
Oh, it hits. Oh, shit. Wins out of 4. No. You have a CP. Reroll it.
Reroll.
Yeah. Ah, dog. All right.
Come on.
And 3 is actually your. All right, 3 hits. No, it's all right. Cool. And that's all she wrote, folks. So I'll go ahead and draw my cards. Area denial and no prisoners. I'll get 2 points regarding this. I'll get 2 points for... No, I won't get 2 points regarding this. I won't get for this. So I'll only get 2 points regarding. But I will... Let's just see if I pass the battle check up top. That's going to be a 7. Yep, so he passes. So that'll give me 4, 4, 4, 4. So that's 16 plus 2. So I'll get 18. Is this mission capped?
I think if it caps, the TTS won't let you get more.
Nah, it doesn't cap on this one, so this one's still uncapped. Cool. Then area denial, I'll get 4 or 5 on, and no prisoners. What can I kill? We'll nightshade this guy to be here. We can nightshade.
I mean, you do your
this guy
scoring
to
at
be
the end,
here.
yeah. So
Yeah. So both of them will nightshade. They'll shoot the Captas. He'll shoot them and the truck, and then he'll shoot the truck. So I'll get to no prisoners. Man, all right. So look at the score. This is how this goes, right? If you do enough impact early on, you are going to crush. And if you look at the game state, you actually did everything you should have done. I was just able to break free. I think honestly the big deal was the battle shocks here. I don't think you really should have been fighting on death. I think you would have been better off to be -1 to be wounded with the Gaz squad.
all right.
I think that probably would have served you a little bit better there. I think your positioning was really good and you played the game correctly. You just couldn't deal with the Rampager.
Yeah, he's a tall monster. Actually, that's the best scoring I got against Chaos Knight with Orks so far. So
I think you were very close to winning this game. I think you were very, very close to winning this game. Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Because the thing you have to understand, and for all of you guys who are watching this, what you have to understand when you're playing a high-pressure melee army with just like very little defensive profile, the way that you win is you beat me to shit on your go turn. That is when you beat me to shit, because afterwards you know you're just going to die. So you have to have a go turn. You can't hold things back. Unfortunately for you, because of this map, I was able to position this guy here and have the Nurglings in front. And that was brutal.
Yeah.
That was brutal for you. But other than that, honestly, man, you really played it quite well. These stupid containers screwed you. If you didn't have these containers here, then this squad would have come out in your go turn and you would have wrecked it. Maybe you wouldn't have killed my Rampager, but you would have done enough into him where I wouldn't have been as free with him, right?
Yeah. I think another mistake I made is not allowing them to go out on the bar turn. I got too crowded here. Maybe go out with them on the second turn, do more damage here, and with the knobs.
Well, you killed everything on here
somehow.
on your wall turn, right? And your knobs were not going to be able to make it up here. Only one squad was going to be able to, and one squad did, right? You just couldn't fit this stuff, right? Because I had this is what blocked you. I had the Nurglings here, and that's what blocked
The
you.
Nurglings, yeah.
So basically, I countered the Waaagh, is what I did, right? And then you more or less you played correctly, right? You could have.
Yeah, but Battle Shock really killed me
Battle
at
Shock
the end
screwed
of the.
The battle shock screwed you. Had you not
Yeah.
been battle shocked everywhere, like, because I think 80% of your army was battle shocked for the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I
Well,
like
other
this
thing
little
that
slot glove
matters.
lever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, man. I think you played it well though, and I honestly, if you play it with this aggression, if you play it this intelligence, I think you're gonna do just fine, man. I really do. Now, I personally think Chaos Knights are still a very strong army. I know people don't seem to think they're that good right now, which I just don't get that. Like, if you guys have bad experiences with Chaos Knights, I'd love to hear about it, because I think they're freaking good. They were actually an army I was considering bringing for World Championships. So
Yeah, I just need to play them correctly against melee, against rush armies, because
well, that's it, right?
I
So,
used to.
so like you saw me do it here. Basically, what I did is I staged it. I knew you had the Waaagh, and I know on your Waaagh turn you're going to pick up 3 to 4 dogs. And so what I say is I'm okay with you picking up 3 to 4 dogs. That's fine, as long as I only give you the 3 to 4 dogs. Because I know after the Waaagh turn, you can't kill him. Like, nothing can. I mean, maybe Gaz can if he gets lucky. But, like, that's when I'm going to be piling in with all the battle shocks. I'll be +1 to wound, all these things. Like, I knew that was what was going to happen. So it's like I just couldn't let you kill this guy in your go turn. As long as I had that, I was pretty sure I was going to be fine. So you saw the way to stage it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually really, really like the 1 Rampager. I know a lot of people have arguments about it because maybe he's not as good into gun lines and stuff, but I mean, think about this. You get the once per game advance and charge, which I didn't even use this turn. And you can just do this with him without spending anything on Nightshades. Right? Like, he can do this without spending anything on Nightshades.
You can also pass through the crates.
If I'm not mistaken, man. Let's look that up to make sure I'm not lying to people before we close the stream. Where are we? That's going to be in the Chaos Knights. Let me read that one first. Knight Rampager.
No, it's the super heavy walker. You can see it also if you hover and press 1. You can also move through section of terrain featured that are more than 4 each. If it does, yeah, move, roll d6 on a 1. That
terrain,
model
right?
is. It's a terrain feature, right? So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I like these guys. I really, really like these guys a lot. Like, I'm bringing one in my demons list right now, and holy crap, is it valuable? It's very valuable in the demons list.
Yeah, but it does require some skills moving him, because can get bogged down and get stuck.
Totally. The nice thing is when you're playing him with Chaos Knights, he doesn't really get bogged down because you can always just Nightshades him away as well. Like, it's super, super helpful.
Yeah, that's right.
And you can Nightshades him in the 1 turn that you also want to advance and charge, right? So it's like you could advance and charge and normally move through, and then you can Nightshades him in the charge. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's silly how mobile this big fat fuck is.
That's right.
So yeah, your list is good. I like it. I'm a personal fan of a 10-man Nob Squad. Take that for what it is. That doesn't mean you need to run a 10-man Nob Squad. That's just my personal bias. Otherwise, I like your list a lot. Not really much I would change.
All right.
Any questions for me before we roll?
No, not that I can think of right now. No, it was a very. I mean, Deathcopter. I'm actually surprised about them, because I used to bring flash gates, but I'm definitely gonna swap them with the Deathcopters.
I think Deathcopters are really valuable, man. I really do.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is, since you're prepping for your GT, what I want you to do is take a little bit of time, and you're going to load all the maps for your GT, and I just want you to practice your deployments, man. Practice your deployments and figure out on what map, what do you do turn 1 if you go first, what do you do turn 1 if you go second. So that way, when you get to the tournament, you got it. It's like, cool. You're if you saw, dude, I had like 2 to 3 different turns that were only 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I was tucked and hid.
Yeah, because I knew where I was going. All right, well, this is the only thing I can do. There's the only options. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, or whatever, right? That happened like 2 or 3 different times in this game. Once you figure out on deployment what you can do on your turn 1 movement phase, it makes your turns go by a lot faster, which saves you a lot of brain power. And that's the big deal with 40k, especially at these tournaments. You run out of brain power, dude, because it's draining. It's draining. So just practice.
Yeah, yeah.
Each one of your maps, practice your deployments, figure out what you're going to do if you go first or if you go second on each deployment.
All right. That actually sounds like a good idea to try and test this list. But I think I am gonna continue with this list as is.
Yep.
I love the 5-man knobs because they're more mobiles than 10. They're easier
Respect.
to pile in. So yeah. But yeah. Well,
Totally respect. Gentlemen, ladies, and grots and gets, and all you awesome people, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and end the stream there. Appreciate all of you. If you are interested in getting better at Warhammer, really, or just engaging with a really cool community, like just some random guy donated this coaching match, which is just super cool. You can hop in the Discord and join the members section. You can become a member by supporting me on YouTube as a YouTube member, or Coffee, which is in the video description. You can join as a member there as well. Either way, just link your account to the Discord and you'll get access to the members only Discord contents. And it's gonna be a party, man. It's hopefully we'll see you in our next TTS League where lots of people are growing constantly. So with that, we're gonna end it. Appreciate all of you, and have a great evening.